Welcome, lovely people. Please just bear with me a moment. My computer is going very slow in my attempt to fix up all of my information. There we go. Okay, now it's working. So earlier when I was on my last live, I did say that we would be opening capsules and also be checking out the new henchmen. Unfortunately, I did a stupid, and I accidentally double tapped too quickly on the capsules. So we have more capsules than I was intending to have. And because I've done that, I spent funds that I was going to use to unlock the henchmen. So, I still plan to do so. Unfortunately, I can't add the funds at the moment because my account is actually an Australian account. That means it counts through the EU server only and not through this server. So, to purchase my marketplace cash, I have to do it through the EU server, which normally would not be a problem, except that right now that's down for its normal daily maintenance. So, I thought, we're better off just starting the live, doing the capsules that I messed up, and we'll have more of them to open, which is always fun. And then later on, either once the maintenance is down or across on the Xbox, we will have a look at the henchmen that way. So a third live. So many lives today, guys. Well, at least today for me. The Xbox one might end up being on a different day for you guys. I don't know what time it is where you are, but it's getting close to midnight, right? Pretty close for a lot of you. All right, let me bring up the chat. And can you guys just chuck a yes in the chat if you can hear me? If you can't hear me, I'd be very surprised. I'm very noisy. Let's see if it works. Oh, that came up straight away this time. That is so unusual. Normally it has like a little bit of an attitude problem. Oh my goodness, so many people here. Okay, Abby Sue! Abby Sue said first, which she is indeed. Andre said, hello there, Shadow Lady. Hello and welcome. My mum said g'day to all because my mum is awesome. Nightcrawler said, hey, Shadow. Hello, Nightcrawler. It's nice to see you back. Abby, everyone's saying hello to my mum. And we've got a yes, so everyone can hear me. And Nightcrawler did say 10:30 p.m. That seems about right. So I think for some people it's also 11:30 p.m. in the US, depending on your specific time zone. So that means likely when I do the henchmen, a good chunk of you might be asleep. Because we either wait for maintenance to be done. I don't know how long that will take. It can vary. Or I can jump on Xbox and do it straight away. But that would mean people have to go across to Twitch. So, yeah. Whatever you guys prefer. If you have a preference, let me know. We'll go with that. All right. So, in my inventory, we have more than I intended. 80 of the absolute Amazon unlocked time capsules, which is going to be fun to open. So let's read through what it says. It says, Booster Gold filled this capsule full of items from various times and places within the multiverse. It has the possibility to contain items such as Athena Blade uplink device. That is something we've seen in the developers live. It does look very cool. Nemesis Lasso Iconic Ability Collection, something I'm going to try to get. We're going to try as we do this video to see if we get the collections for it. But if we don't, I'm not going to try too hard because the abilities being put inside the capsules frustrates me. And the fact that I can only get it on one character through a lot of hard work and dollars, I've obviously spent money on doing this, that sucks. So we will give it our best shot today, but after that, I don't know that I'm going to try too hard. We also have Last Amazon Skin Set Collection. This is a tattoo skin. It is very cool. It looks like a tribal tattoo, which is really, really nice. We have the Hellforged Amazon Helm Style Collection, which means we can receive the Absolute Wonder Woman helmet for when she's in battle, which looks really good too. I am curious to see how it will go with enhanced gear, because obviously the enhanced gear has a glow to it and a difference of texture. I'm wondering if the helmet is going to have that also, or if it's going to look better with the non-enhanced version. So I do hope we get that one just so we can see how it looks in regard to enhanced and non-enhanced armor sets. Then we obviously also have the enhanced Absolute Amazon gear and the Absolute Amazon gear. It also says Nth Metal Ally Favor, Catalysts, Alliances, Source Marks, Quarks, and more. I thought they took out Ally Favor from these. Have they added them back in? Or did they forget to change the text? I'm not sure. Then it also says open 25 capsules to receive the following rewards in your mailbox. This one I personally very much dislike. When they give us a weapon style, so this is the Athena Blade weapon style set, which I will be honest with you, looks amazing. Like it looks really, really good. But the problem with putting that as the reward means one or two people sorry, one or two of the weapons that you choose actually can use the set. So if you're like me, for example, and have a bunch of characters all with a bow, I can't use this one. I can't use the Absolute Batman one because I'm just never going to have that weapon set. So I open 25 capsules, get a reward that isn't really a reward for me. It would be nicer if there was something we can all use, you know, that everybody can put on their character, and this was something that you get in another way. Though I will say, with this particular style, I think a lot of people are going to be happy that it's just the 25 opening item, because that's really easy for them to get, and it does look really, really cool. Like, it looks very, very good. Hello, Lucifer, you are back. All right, let's start opening, shall we? And see what kind of drops we're going to get. We're going to aim for the enhanced style, the collection. I mean, we're going to try and get a little bit of everything if we can. So we've got an enhanced style item, and we've got an enhanced emblem. I'm thinking... Normally, I would aim for armor stuff first, but I think we all know that's going to be a little bit easier to get. Oh, exactly! XD said, do you think people are going to use the sword for Cloud from Final Fantasy to make it in the game? I absolutely think they're going to do that, yes. So I think I'll grab the collection for this first. And I'm going to collect all of these on my main character, okay? So we're just going to collect it. It makes it easier to keep track so that when we go through, we can see which ones I have and haven't collected. So let's do that. With 80 of them, let's hope we get at least one completed collection. We've got Athena, so we'll grab that. So a lot of these starting ones are probably going to be collections until I've got everything. Unless we get an enhanced head, chest, or back piece, then we grab those because those are rare. If they give me a rare piece of armor and a rare collection at the same time, I'm not going to be so happy. That'll suck so much. Okay, Hemlock we have. So let's grab the boots and start our style collection there. All right. We've got the collection as well. Let's grab the belt. Which goes there. No, it doesn't. It goes here. We've got to get it right. Oh, I know what I did. That's why. Because it goes trousers there and then feet, and trousers and then feet. Because there's one too many armor pieces for the amount of slots we have in a row, you know? 8 armor pieces and 7 slots. Okay, we are grabbing Basilisk. We got 3 out of 12 already on that. That's not too bad. Union Square. So that's for the skin, and this is non-enhanced, so we'll grab that. I wonder if we're going to have like a really, really bad run with this. There's a good chance. We have the enhanced belt already. And we have the collection already, so I'm going to grab the emblem. Thank you. Absolute on the chest, Aphrodite collection. We'll grab that. I do really want the helm, the style. If I get the helm, I'll be pretty happy because we can unlock it on other characters. I can use it on my Wonder Woman, so that will be very nice. We are grabbing the chest piece because that's a rarer piece to drop. I would like to grab that just in case we have an issue. All right, we'll keep going. We're already 10 in. Feels like I haven't got much. I think because we are, like, getting all the collections first, which is not normally how I do it. Yeah, collection again. And we'll see if we get something drop. I will say this has been a pretty good drop for the collections. I'm getting different ones each time. The style items haven't been too bad, though I have seen we've doubled up on the enhanced belt and we've doubled up on these shoulders now also. So, I think the armor drops are a little bit repetitive, but that is kind of normal, especially because there's only 8 of each of those. Grab that one. If we get all the collections, I'll be a very happy little Vegemite. All of them on at least one, so we can have a good look. Where are we on this? 2 out of 12. Okay, so that lasso iconic ability is once again dropping rarer than the others, just like the last iconic ability when we did that one. I think that's intentional, but that could just be, you know, in my own head. We're grabbing Blood of Prometheus. This one is gold. I don't know if that means it's the rare one, because I think usually the last 2 in a collection are both gold. So there's potential there for that not to be it, but maybe it is. So if it is, yay, we got it. Let's see how we go. Now that's 3 on that, so that's getting a bit better. We have this piece already, so we're going to grab the chest piece. We'll have the enhanced and non-enhanced. I really do want this full style, I'm not going to lie. My Wonder Woman needs it. She needs it, guys. We have this, which gives us an instant feat, but I want the style more, so we're going to grab the gloves. Next piece, or next one of those, rather. Hydra. Where are we on this one? This one's going pretty well. We're 6 out of 12. It could definitely be worse. It could definitely be worse than this. Okay, so more towards the iconic ability. That's good. I'm kind of in this state of not really caring if I get the iconic ability, right? Because I just think it's so rare and the likelihood is really slim. If I get it, this time when I don't care that much, and then the last time when I cared so much and it didn't drop, that's gonna suck so much. I mean, getting it is good, but getting it in those circumstances, not quite as good. We got the Athena Blade uplink device. Beautiful, so we can have a look at that. I would probably want to equip it to my Wonder Woman. So if we get 2, I'll put it on this character. If not, I will save it for my Wonder Woman. Oh, actually, this is not going so bad. 5 out of 12 on that one already. That's not too bad. I mean, we've had a couple of purples and 1 gold for that, so hopefully that's a good sign. We don't need this. Let's grab the shoulders now. Oh, actually, I did this wrong, didn't I? It's back, then chest, then gloves. I gotta get it right. I don't know. Normally I do it right. We don't need this. Do we need... We have the gloves already, so we're gonna grab emblem. When we drop down to 50, I'll have a look at the chat. Oh, beautiful. So we've opened the 25, I believe, which means we get the feet, and that means that we can go and collect our reward. If I can, I'll unlock a... Actually, with the feet, probably. I'll be able to unlock the weapon style, and we'll be able to have a look at it regardless. Yeah, we're going to grab the collection on that one. Next, 6 out of 12. We're doing okay on some of these collections. It could definitely be worse. Okay, non-enhanced belt we need, so let's pop that in. Beautiful. We'll do 4 more, and then I will have a read through the chat. Otherwise, there's no way I'm keeping up, guys. I can't do this and read the chat at the same time. Do we have the plain shoulders? No, we don't. Okay, so we're grabbing the shoulders from that one. Beautiful. All the way to traits. Excellent. If it's got traits, that means we can have a look at that armor weapon set, so that's good. We'll unlock two-handed, I think, and then we will unlock the style of weapon and have a look at it. It should be cool. It should be cool. I did see it on the live stream, and it looked really, really cool. Ooh, we're 7 out of 12 on that one now. We have the belt and the collection, so we're grabbing the emblem. Beautiful. I love the feats on the enhanced emblem. I used to grab those pretty early on because of how much I wanted them. Oh, we got the crown! Excellent! A beautiful tiara, you know. We say, and my character's looking like dark and scary. Never mind. Enhanced gloves we do not have. Let's grab that. I've got to say, the armor set isn't too bad. I mean, this could definitely be worse. I have no idea what emblem it was. I quickly grabbed it. If you go back slightly, you should be able to see it. Here we go. Basilisk. We don't have any legs. Let's grab the legs. Oh, look at that. We're almost complete here. We just need the back piece for the regular style. Oh, we're past 50. I was just going on and on and on. Okay, let's have a look at the chat, guys. Yeah, Darkhound said many will. Absolutely. Many people will be making Cloud. I am looking forward to seeing their styles. And Lucifer said, oh, most definitely. Are any of you planning to make Cloud? I'm so curious. Jarrow said, I don't know what WSG is. It's my pal Canary. It's Robin. I don't know what WSG means. I'm so sorry. I'm not up to date in all the acronyms, apparently. Darkhound said, and Berserker character as well. Oh, I didn't think of that one, but that's a good point too. There's a few different styles, characters I think that weapon can be used for. I think it's going to look great. Lucifer said, tomorrow me and the goddess of all creation will be doing the new chapter so that she can reclaim her full power of the emotional spectrum. That's right. The lantern avatars are fragments of her full power. That is a beautiful story. Jarrow said meta? I'm not sure what he's referring to, unless he's referring to what Lucifer said. Darkhound said, only going for the henchman drop, but maybe the mask, but everything else most is a waste. I really want all the styles in this one because I have a Wonder Woman character. I want to do the absolute style on her. I think it's really cool. It looks more like an armor set than a superhero costume, which I really like as well, so I want it. This is one I'm actually going for. Danielle said, actually only 11 minutes late. I wasn't that late. It's that when I went to go onto my console to try and get everything updated and checked whether it was ready and everything, it said I could log in. So I went to log in on the US server and it booted me. And then a timer came up on my thing and I went across to the EU server because I was going to add more money in, but I couldn't because the maintenance was down and it said updating. So I let it update. And then I started the live stream. So I'm late for the 2 hours, but not late for how everything was going on my console. It wasn't guaranteed to be exactly that. But yeah. Oh, actually, Danielle said I was 11 minutes late. Oh, how dare you? I'm completely offended for you not getting here on time at my random live stream that came up whenever I felt like it. You know, that's so rude of you, Danielle. XD said, also, do you think people are going to use their hands for Velvet from Tales or Berseria to make in-game? I actually don't know those characters, so I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm so sorry, I don't know the characters. Lucifer said, for lore purpose, her power was of emotion, and over time she used the Spectre to wreak havoc on creation to get God eventually. And God created the sword that guarded Eden to fragment her power. That is a lot of information. But it sounds really cool, and also a little creepy. But cool. Sorry, I'm rereading it. I'll reread later when I'm not talking to you guys. Darkhound said, all enhanced emblems give features points. Yeah, every enhanced emblem that we collect gives us stat points, or gives us progression towards it, so it gives us a feat. And then the ones that are non-enhanced, you have to collect every single one of them, and then you'll get a feat completion on that one also. Danielle said, I thought you were saying something else. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I wasn't watching exactly which emblems I got. If you guys have a preference for ones you'd like to see, I can always check and see if I got those, and then I can go into there and have a look at the style and let you guys know. But yeah, until we're finished going through them all, I won't be looking until after. Lucifer said, thus creating the avatars of the emotional spectrum that the Lantern Corps harnessed. Excellent! See, I don't know enough about the backstory or the lore. I just think some things about the lanterns are cool. You know? My mum said WSG is what's good. Oh, my mum knows. Thank you, mum. You're the best. And opening capsules is good, I feel. I think so. Lucifer said, made Absolute Batman and now making Absolute Wonder Woman. Kind of hoping they give us Absolute Superman also, because I know quite a few people are looking to get that. They already use the Absolute Batman leg piece for their style, but I think an Absolute Superman style would be something people are really into. Abby Sue said, I was first for the first time ever, lol, I'm always late. That's so true, you were first for the first time ever. Well done. Incidentally, Abby Sue is the one who created my future Laura character and did a better job at creating her than I did. So, which is beautiful. My mum said I always try to be first in chat, but someone always gets in first. Well done, Abby Sue. Very nice. You were on it, Abby. So fast. Let's keep opening capsules and see what we get. Oh, good. Another one to collect. I don't know what the numbers were. I think we had so this would have been the 6. So this one's now 7. We've got another 7. And I think the other one's 5. But I guess we will find out as we go. We don't need that collection, so we'll grab the boots. Hey, look, we're getting close here. We're getting close with the style. It's working out nice. Oh, excellent. Another collection we need. We're 8 out of 12. Oh, I was wrong. Okay. I think we're higher up than I thought I was. We are grabbing the enhanced emblem. So this one is Harbinger Prime. Excellent. 25 points. Okay. We've got the back piece. We don't need this. We're going to grab the back piece for it. I don't have that yet. That is a completed non-enhanced style. So we've just got 3 pieces left on the enhanced style. Let's hope we get the back piece. That one's the most hard to get, I have found. Don't need the gloves or this, but we do need the Absolute Pegasus emblem. So let's grab that. Beautiful. I do love opening these. This is more than I thought I was going to have, though. We weren't opening 80. We were going to be opening 50. But me and my genius extra tapping with my hand, I apparently did too many. So good for the purposes of viewing. Not so great for the wallet, you know? Okay, 8 out of 12 on that one as well. We're making good progression. We've only just hit halfway through, and we're already beyond 6 on all of them. So more than halfway, I believe. Which is pretty good. We're grabbing the emblem. Absolute Hecate emblem. And now we're at the halfway point. Let's go. I'm really hoping... Oh, I don't need any of these. Now I'm going to do something most of you don't like, apparently, which is I'm grabbing quarks rather than the Dionysium, because I tend to use these when I am doing videos of older styles. I go and I purchase them from the quarks vendor so that I'm able to show you a completed style when I'm opening a set of older capsules. So it lets me get 1 or 2 pieces that I might be missing. It completes my feet for me, and then also lets me show the full style to you guys if I'm opening it. So they're very handy for me. Not a lot of people think I'm making a good choice with that, though. The belt we do not need, or the emblem. Once again, it's quarks. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, quarks. I don't know how many people know what that is, but there was a time where I was continuously doing quarks. So I made up a song about it because I can. We don't need that armor piece. So it is quarks again, guys. It looks like I already have the Absolute Pegasus emblem there as well. 37 we are on. Don't need it. Don't need it. I do need that. Okay, beautiful. We're grabbing the Kraken emblem. I do think if you get all of the non-enhanced emblems, you get a feat for that also. So let's try. Don't need it. Don't need it. I want the enhanced legs. Can you maybe give me the enhanced legs, DC? I know that you and I aren't the best of friends, but we get along most of the time, you know? It's don't need it quarks again. Oh, another one. I do like this skin. I don't know. The tattoos is something I really like, in case you couldn't tell. My villain always has tats, so I do like them a lot. Enhanced gauntlets we have. Ah, we do need this though. Okay, beautiful. Harbinger for that one. I kind of would like some more collections, DC. Please, please. Okay, we just need the emblem from that one. Beautiful. And we're down to 30. Man, I'm making quick work of these, aren't I? We don't need the belt or the collection, so we've got enhanced Amazo's Amazon emblem. Awesome. And another feat, which I love. Lucifer said, love that song. I even find myself singing it in my head when I'm opening capsules. Really? Is that real? Don't accidentally get quarks when you need things, though, if you do that. It gets stuck in my head, too, after I've done it in a video. It's my own fault. I made it out. Enhanced Absolute Hecate emblem. Another feat for us. Yay. Enhanced belt we already have. Collection we already have. And we've got Absolute Hecate as well. So we're doing quarks. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Quarks. I'm going to get down to 20 and we'll go through the chat again because I cannot keep up. I see them popping and I can't address them all because they disappear too quickly. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Quarks. We've got 7 more and then I'll have a look at the chat. We don't need the gauntlets. Oh, collection. Collection. Yes, thank you. We need a collection. 9 out of 12 on that one now. We're doing okay. This has been a pretty good drop for the collections, I'm not going to lie. It's gone very well. We already have the shoulders in enhanced. We're quarks again. 5 more. Well, 25 more altogether, but 5 more until I go down and have a look at the chat. We're going to grab the Athena Blade emblem, not the enhanced version. But apparently the last one of all the non-enhanced because we did get a feat pop for that also. Come on. Come on, DC. We can be friends. You can give me what I need. An enhanced headpiece, back piece, and leg piece would be ideal. Please? If I got that early on and missed it for a really lame collection, I'm going to feel bad. I shouldn't watch this back. No watching it back. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, quarks. It's going to be in my head. You watch, I'll be like in the kitchen making my lunch at some point singing it out loud. My mum will give me that face of, yep, there you go again. We have hit 20, so let's go back to the chat and have a look. Danielle said, to less confuse Laura, thank you, I appreciate it. I should type the name of the person I'm replying to, knowing full well she reads everything. Lol, yes I do! If you're saying something like as a conversation between yourselves, but I think it's relevant for everyone to know, I'll read that out as well. Especially if it's something I like to know. Like if it's information that I didn't have and then you guys say it and I'm like, oh, interesting, I'll read that out too. So yeah, I'm sorry, but everything gets read out. Almost. Darkhound said, what people want is a color change Superman emblem, like from Batman is Superman movie. I think people want a lot of different little bits and pieces to do with Superman and Batman in game, and there's a lot of demand for different things. I personally haven't seen anyone asking specifically for that, at least not at this stage, but I also avoid the forums. So if stuff is said on the forums, I'm not there. If it's said in Discord and stuff, that is stuff I do end up seeing, but the forums I don't. Oh, my mum said, I love Abby Sue's future Laura character. I know. I brought out the picture to show my mum, and my mum was like, she did even better than you. It's so perfect. I'm like, yes, I know. Thanks, mum. Because you use, like, a material that's perfect for my character, an aura that's perfect for my character, and you have the beanie. I don't have the beanie on my account that future Laura is on, just on my main account. So I'm frustrated at that I didn't collect it. That is so my own fault. My future Laura can never be as good as Abby's just because I can't do that. See, now you're talking directly to Darkhound. So, so I don't know if I should or shouldn't read it out, Danielle. She said, are they allowed to allow us to change their Superman emblem color? Actually, that's a fair point. There's some stuff they are allowed to do and some stuff they aren't. Stuff they do have access to and some they don't, and they're restricted from. So I don't know if they're allowed to do that. Darkhound said, not the one they sell for Superman Day. So a different emblem that you can color change. Danielle said the Quark song. Sing it, lol! I should just record that song as like a professional song that I've made up. It'll be so silly. So silly. Andre said the new DCUO episode looks and feels more cosmic than usual. My new tank Thor tune fits perfectly in it. I love the way it looks and feels. I come from Elder Scrolls, so the dark creepiness vibe kind of works well for me because a lot of what's in Skyrim and Elder Scrolls is a little bit dark and creepy. And I love the really sharp edges on things that they have in it as well, which they had in this episode. It's a very nice episode. If it didn't have so many issues, it would be beautiful. It's just got a few things that need some ironing out. I'm hoping they have fixed some of them now, and maybe that's why they shut it down for 2 hours, brought it back up. If you guys are having a better time logging in and getting things completed, let me know, because that's a good thing. They've actually made effort to change it, which is nice. My mum says, every time you say Quark, I'm reminded of Star Trek Deep Space Nine's bartender. As am I. He's a lovely little creepy character with a good sense of humor. Also, I like that actor. He does really good playing bizarre alien characters. He did good playing, I think it's a Nox character on Stargate. He was good. Lucifer said, love that song. I read that out before. When you find yourself singing it. I'm so sorry, guys. If it got stuck in your head because of me, I'm so sorry. Oh, apparently not just him. Also Tribute and Abby Sue. I'm sorry, but also not sorry. I think that's very funny. Tribute said, we need a White Lantern power for new hero or villain creations. Please. Please, a White Lantern power set and a Black Lantern power set, and I'll be a happy little Vegemite. That would be very nice, particularly after today's episode. It was so much fun. We need it. I don't want to say exactly what happens in case people are watching who have not yet played it, but it's freaking awesome, guys. It was so fun. Tribute said, who is glad Voivode is back with us? Honestly, at the very beginning, like in Kaznia, I couldn't have cared less. We barely knew her, and the one thing that bothered me about her is that she didn't seem to care that her friend Jack had passed. I was so annoyed with her character, but the way they keep having her pop back in a very comical way, I'm okay with this. I don't mind that she's back. It's kind of funny. And the fact that we had to relinquish what we had in order to bring her back so that she was able to be alive again, which stopped Necron from having his hand, I liked that. It made sense. It made sense to me. Danielle said, it seems Daybreak has been actually listening to the suggestions we give, aka demands, lol. I mean, this is the best episode that they have brought out, I think. And frankly, I think it's my favorite episode so far for DC, which is saying something. Because we all know I'm very honest about what I think of things and how I feel about things, and I really do like this. I enjoyed it a lot. I like the aesthetic, the storyline makes sense, and what happens without character is so fun. Really loved it. Darkhound said, most want to create the evil multiverse Superman and Lois Lane's Superwoman version. Do they? I don't know where you are speaking with people, but I have not heard that. So I'm guessing it's from the forums, since that's the place that I don't really frequent very much. But there's a lot of people who have told me they want to create Absolute Superman, and people have told me all different things that they've wanted to create as well on top of that, and I have not heard that one. At least not before. But, I mean, that doesn't mean anything. I obviously don't talk to everybody. Oh, okay, so Darkhound said from DC Forum only. Yeah, see, that's why. I'm not on the forums, so I don't know what's going on over there. Danielle said, Voivode will likely get killed again like before. Lol. Yeah. Probably, right? The next episode she dies, and Moga goes green, and Lucia becomes white. I don't know. Tribute said, are we allowed to add you on DCUO? Of course, I have all of my characters, my main characters at least, listed in my description. So whichever server you're on, you find that server and those characters you can add no problem. If you want to add me to your bases and then let me know you'd like me to tour them, happy to do that. Also, keep in mind, I do other content as well, so my base tour list is long and it takes me a while to get to it. So as long as you don't care how long it takes, more than happy to base tour. But yeah, anyone can add my characters. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind. Darkhound said, if you don't have the Daybreak forum account, well, I don't know exactly what that means. I can go to the forums and read if I want to. I have a Daybreak account if I want to. I avoid the forums because most of the time people are just being not nice to each other, and I'm not about that, and I don't really enjoy it. And so I choose to not contribute to that. I'll go across to the forums, for example, if there's a link that's been put in Discord, go across here for a competition, go across here for this, and I'll go over to it and have a look at that one specific thing, but I don't spend my time over there. It just seems like a negative environment more than a positive one, and I don't really enjoy that very much. So, yeah, mind you, that could have changed. The last time I actually had a good check was at least a year ago, maybe longer. Lucifer said, all that power in the palm of our hands only to waste it on someone who should have stayed dead to give their death meaning. I mean, I wanted to keep it, but we're not given a choice. We just have to do it. I was kind of hoping we could choose, but no. No, we couldn't. Tribute said to Danielle, they better not. I bet you they will. I think she's right. I think she'll be gone again. She's not going to survive. Abby said, and get potty mouth? I don't know what you're referring to specifically. Did I say something I shouldn't have said? I'm not sure. Tribute said, we need an update where we could fight Godspeed. Hang on, I mean your PSN. Oh, my PSN account. Yeah, I don't care. You can add me as a friend if you like to. Lucifer said, so I'm playing the Book of the Black Raid and one of the big zombie spawns in on the bridge after freeing LaFleas. Oh, and it fell off when he spawned on the bridge. Lol. Did he die? Like, did he fall off and die and that's it? You didn't have to fight him? That would have been cool. I'm okay with this. Oh, I just realized this is on top messages. Oh no, did I miss any? Sometimes when it's on top messages and not all, it skips ones and I have no idea where they are. I hope not. I apologize if I missed something. I didn't mean to. I've swapped it now, so I shouldn't miss any. All right, let's do the last 20. Cross all of your fingers and toes, guys. Unless you're also playing a game, don't do that then. You won't be able to play the game. We're back to Quarks. No! Come on, come on, come on. Give me something I need. Nothing. No. Ugh. Okay, we're up to that point. I think it heard me. It was like you stopped opening us. We don't care about you anymore. Get duplicates of everything. It's got attitude with me. Darn it. 3 of Quarks now. Oh, yes, yes. We got a collection. Okay. 10 out of 12. Oh, we might be able to finish this. Who knows? Okay. Let's not get hopes up. If we get hopes up, it's just a sad day. Yeah, I don't need any of these. We're going Quarks. No, no, no. Quarks again. Darn it. It's going to be in my head. I brought this on myself. Oh! Okay, okay. Another one for the lasso. Not the lasso. Yes, the lasso. The iconic ability. Not even close, guys. 6. We're 6 out of 12. It's not going well. There's no way we're getting that. Which, frankly, I prepared myself to not care. So it's fine. Quarks again. Okay. It's the Don't Need It Quarks song for sure now. No. Oh! I take it back. We got the legs. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Head him back. Head him back in 11. Ah, there's no way. There's no way we're going to get both in 11 capsules. Alright. Can I get the collection for the helmet then at least? We're going to grab this. for the lasso. We are on 7 out of 12 for the lasso. I think that is actually a better drop than I had for the Bat Swarm ability one. I think that was a worse drop than this one. So at least it's going better than that, I think. It's still worse than all the other drops, which is why I don't care so much about it anymore. It doesn't feel like something I'm likely to get, so I just don't concern myself because it just causes me to be sad, you know? Not about that. Otherwise, the Sorrow Lantern would have taken effect instead of the white. Non-enhanced back piece, so not the one that we need. We're Quarks! Oh my goodness, how many times am I doing Quarks now? It's a lot. No. I just got the legs, DC. Head or back? They're not listening to me. They're so rude of them. We've got 6 left. Oh no. This is so sad. No. Okay, Quarks. Quarks it is. I've got a bunch of things popping up on my screen. Hang on. Tribute said, when fighting the orange lanterns, I just use the drag attack so they fall in the water. Oh, that's a great idea. It's like when I go across to Apocalyptic and I pull all of those guys from the convoy into the lava. It's the best. It's so fun. Lucifer said, yes, he just died, the most hilarious thing yet. Oh, that's so great. I wish you had footage. Do you have footage? No, it's on Switch you play. It's hard to have footage on the Switch. There's not a lot of space to save that sort of thing, but that's awesome. Danielle said, I almost voiced my opinion about forums and had to delete it to keep Laura's good vibes theme here. Yeah, I think you and I might have a similar, maybe not exactly the same, since you can't type yours, but a similar opinion of the forums. Every time I have been there, people have just been, I didn't really talk, so I wasn't really messaging anything, but I was watching what other people were saying. People are not nice to each other over there. I'm not really interested in getting involved in that sort of thing. You know, I'm not about that really. Darkhound said, reminds me of the Joker box glitch from Tier 4 raid funny moments. It does, right? Some of the funny moments are great. At least some of my funny moments end up caught on video, which is nice. Tribute said, there are so many villains they need to add to DC. Villains and some heroes too. There's a lot of different characters they could add, but they just don't. They just don't. Which actually might be because they can't. Some things I think they just can't add because they don't have the rights to do so as well. Mr. 2D said, what's happening? And Danielle let him know. Laura is opening her time capsules presents for us. I am opening them, and like we've got 5 left, and I'm a little bit sad because I feel like we're not going to complete the enhanced style, and we're probably not going to complete a collection either. We can jump across to the broker and have a look and see if we can purchase to get a completion, but we don't know. At this stage, we don't know. Darkhound said, glitch cheese to survive and easily kill off the boss. Glitch cheese? What's glitch cheese mean? I have no idea. I'm clearly missing something. Tribute said, you look like Daphne from Scooby. Do I? Like me, myself, or my character? I don't think my character does. She's got, like, black hair and is wearing all dark stuff. But Daphne also is a Renger, right? She's got red hair. I do not have red hair. I have brown and occasionally, when I feel like it, purple. So, Dark says at least she will get the doll accessory. No, there's no doll accessory. It's the weapon accessory now. So, not accessory, style. You don't get a doll anymore. You get a weapon style instead, which it's nice if you're having something that you can actually use, but most of the time I can't because we don't get bow styles. We get swords. So on this character, I won't long-term use it, but we will have a look at it today anyway. I'll unlock a weapon style and we'll grab the weapon and have a look anyway. Yeah, I agree with you, Danielle, but I'm not going to read out exactly what you said. Tribute said, not long till the witching hour. I think it's the purple. Oh, the purple for the Daphne. It is not long till witching hour. I'm very much looking forward to witching hour. I'm hoping the creepiness that they've brought to this episode, I'm hoping is something they bring to Halloween. Because, man, they did a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy. It's fun. It's fun. Tribute said, I think it's the purple, so I think you're probably right. I think it's the purple that's making you think maybe Daphne, but the rest of her style, not so much. And Mr. 2D said, is this on the US servers? Yes, it is. I know most of the time when I do capsule openings and stuff, it ends up on the EU server, but that's because it usually drops first there. This time, all of the servers had everything drop at the same time, so we are on the US server with 5 more to go. Let's open them. Don't need quarks. If the last 5 are all just quarks, that's gonna be a little bit sad. Oh! Yay! Enhanced emblem! Enhanced emblem! I take it back. Thank you. Feats are nice. Feat completion is nice. No. No, no. Quarks. 2 more. Just the last one. The last one, give me something I need, please. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Quarks. It's the last one. Come on, head. No, no, no. Oh, it was so anticlimactic. No! Alright, let's go and grab my reward from the mail, which will be this weapon style right here. Thank you. You have learned so much about my daughter, Diana, Princess of the Underworld, Witch of the Wild Isle, and last Amazon Wonder Woman. May you learn and grow from her shining example. Well, thank you. I don't know if I will or not. I'll try to learn and grow, I suppose. All right, let's have a look at it and find out which styles we need for it. We have one-handed, two-handed. I'm going to do one-handed, I think. If we can unlock both, we'll do both. Traits here. Okay, beautiful. Weapons, how many do we have here? One-handed? Oh, we could do both. Okay, beautiful. We'll unlock one-handed, and then we'll unlock two-handed. I'll have to see if I've got an actual weapon that I can put on my character for these. If I don't have a weapon to open, it will be pointless, but we could collect them both at least. And then go down here. I have a weapon box. Excellent. So, yeah, that's why I'm saying probably we'll only do the one-handed to have a look at and see how we go. Let's open that. We'll choose it. This is probably going to be counterintuitive. Is that one-handed? That's two-handed. No, let's do the two-handed. I think that'll look more accurate. When I open this, it's going to probably be higher than my bow level, but I'm going to end up wasting it because I'm using it for this, but I will backtrack very quickly. All right, let's go find the weapon style and take that chroma off of it so that we can actually have a proper look. Where is it? Here, weapon. Too far. Absolute. Oh, I've got the Batman one collected as well. Very nice. Oh, wow. My coloring is very purple over here. I don't really think that it suits it very much, but that's fine. Where is the new one we just received? We've got Wicked Greatsword, Absolute Batman, Athena. That's the one. Ooh, that is nice. Okay, we're going to have to get it like into a normalish color here. Look at the texture. That is cool. Oh, it's so nice. Look at the texture on it. It's like broken stone. Hang on. Let's go over here where you can see it better, contrasting against the wall. Okay, wait. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, yeah, people are so using that for Cloud. It's beautiful. Oh, darn it. I so want it now. I never, ever use two-handed. I bet the one-handed looks pretty good, too, but nothing's going to top the two-handed. That's gorgeous. Oh. It's so good. Darn it. Why'd they have to make it so good? Now I want it on my character, but I can't. I can't do that. We're not having like a billion different kinds of weapons on one character. That's crazy, but also kind of fun. All right. Let's, I'm thinking we'll collect this as well and have a look at it because I just realized if I'm going to try and swap it to my Wonder Woman, she's not even on this account, guys. The live would completely drop. So let's not do that. We will just use it today on this one and I will attempt to get another and we'll see how we go. So let's pop it in. Okay, we're going to activate it around my character and have a look, right? Let's turn the UI off so I don't accidentally do the wrong thing now that we're, especially if I'm wielding the sword too. Guys, it's so cool. It's so cool. My Wonder Woman needs these things. She's going to look so kick butt. Man, it's going to be fun. Apparently Tribute has a joke for me. I don't see it though. G'day. Darkhound said LLC license copyrights on DC. Warner Brothers' most DC characters aren't allowed in DCUO. Exactly. If they don't have the rights, sadly. Absolutely true. So if they don't have the rights to some stuff, they simply cannot put it in the game. And there's quite a bit they don't have the rights to, which is very unfortunate because there's a lot of people who love this game, evidenced by the fact that it's lasted this long. Oh, my brother! That brother from AU. So this is one of my brothers. This is the one whose age may or may not be older than me. We don't know. I know. He knows, but you guys don't know. So he said, hello all. Haven't done this before. You're welcome for my presence. He has a sense of humor, okay? What's with the purple ghost swirly aura thing? That is called a temporal vortex accessory. It's not actually purple, but my aura is. So the aura is making it look like it is. But it's a reward that we received recently from a Resurgence Mega Capsule, and it's my favorite one because it just looks kind of pretty. You know, so just that's why that's there. Nightcrawler said Laura is a Grey Lantern now. How dare you? I would never. I am not full of sorrow. Okay, I don't really exude sadness at much, as far as you all know. Mr. 2D said we learn and grow around here. This is true. I think we do that basically everywhere we go. Even if something is unpleasant, we can grow. It's fine. Oh, good. My brother said, sounds good. I think he's referring to what Mr. 2D said, though. My mum said, hello to my brother. Never mind. I think she said, fancy meeting you here. My mum and my brother are probably sitting out in the dining room kind of in the same vicinity as each other, so I think they might be making just a little bit of a joke there. Danielle, oh, thank you for saying hello to my brother, guys. He's a very nice person. He has a great sense of humor. Dark said, no more doll accessories. That's new. It's for the last 2 capsules we haven't had doll accessories. He said, well, I got them all. Funny. Still get it from the Booster Gold vendor for some. Yeah, Booster Gold vendor definitely still has them. If you open older capsules, you're still going to get them. But for now, I think it's the most recent 2. Let's just have a look here. If we go to feats into time capsule, that was weapon, apocalypse, I think actually, we can test it. Let's open apocalyptic and do the feat, and we'll see what we get for that one. Deadly katana, we definitely got a katana doll. Mystical, we got a scythe. Absolute dark, we got the same thing we just got today, except we received the Batman version, and then today we've received the Wonder Woman version. When that pops, it has already. When that pops here, I'll be able to tell you what absolute was, because I don't recall. Oh, neither. We got the Insect Champion Mask style, so we didn't even get one of the dolls, it looks like. Looks like you've been doing a little foraging yourself lately. Here's something that'll let you do that in style. No, it won't. Not like some weirdie from Apocalypse. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, yeah, it hasn't been the case for 4 capsules now. That's quite some time. Okay, let's grab the style and put it on, guys. We have to have a look. And then we might, the longer we wait for the broker, the better, because this is very new to the game. So I'll do everything else first, then we'll deal with the broker, so that we can then check and see if there's anything extra we can grab to actually get a completion on one of those one of those collections, sorry. It looks like I'm going to get actually leveled up style today, which is nice. We'll grab the non-enhanced version first, and then we'll chuck on the enhanced version. That one can be taken off because I have an omnipotence back piece. Sorry, I know that watching me do this part is really boring. When I used to do this in videos instead of live, this is the section I deleted. Or not me, future Laura deleted it, and I, just did nothing. Belt. Oh, I have an omnipotence belt, that's why. Fair enough. 2 more items. We'll chuck this on, and then we'll do the enhanced and have a look at the pieces for that as well. I'm a little bit sad I didn't get the back piece enhanced, because that would have looked really, really nice. But I'm sure at some point I will get them. We've got feat completion on that as well. So we're going absolute Amazon style. So bear with me as I put all the pieces on, because there's just a little bit to it. And we also want to remove the chroma and try and keep the colors. The colors are a little bit too difficult to keep track of. Let's do a red. So we're going to do gray, red, and a purple on them all. So gray, red, purple. Beautiful. So that you can see exactly where the swatching will rest. For if you're wanting to use it for yourself. Gray, red, purple. It's nice that it's like up the top of the list because it's kind of quick to find. Ooh, the shoulder piece is nice. I like asymmetry with my styles, so anything that's asymmetrical kind of makes me just a little bit happy. See, look how cool it is. How awesome would it have been? Pardon me. How awesome would it have been if we got that in enhanced? It's so freaking awesome. Oh, I love it. Oh, Nightcrawler didn't see the uplink. Oh, don't you worry. We will do that again. All right, absolute Amazon on chest. No chroma. Gray, red, purple. Hands as well. Gotta make sure I take the chroma off everything. Otherwise, we'll have a problem. Waist. I'm so looking forward to putting this on my Wonder Woman character. So, I don't know. I think it's going to be a good look. It's going to be fun. I like that it actually looks like an armor set, too. Because there's a lot of superhero costumes, especially for the women, where they look like this is the storyline that goes on in my head, right? They were just sitting there having a barbecue with their mates, and then suddenly they get called to go and attack some bad dudes. So they undress, and then they head off. Because, my God, they are so not wearing much, guys. There's no protection. So I think that's kind of the narrative I have in my head for some of these superhero costumes for female characters. So when we have actual armor sets, I get a little bit happy, you know? Let's turn the UI back off just so we can have a good look at it nice and close. It does... Oh, no, wrong button. Don't switch character. That would not be helpful. I wish the UI was just a button to turn off instead of going through all of that. See, it looks so nice. Oh, I like the bit at the back, too, the way the skirt drapes off her hips. And the wrist, like, I know it's asymmetry with the glove on one hand, but I love this wrap on the other wrist. It looks so cool. Darn it, I wish I got the tattoos because it's so cool. It's very, very nice. I like where the swatching falls as well. It's very good. Ugh, so cool. Danielle said, because women superheroes are fighting a battle in the guy's head, is it? While they're succeeding. I think this is why a lot of guys really, really love Lissa. I'll go back to the chat. Oh, wait, we'll do the uplink thing. Hang on. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, and it's huge. I'm using this. It's so cool. It's so, so cool. There we go. Tribute said, looks like Cloud Strife's sword. I absolutely agree. It's going to be so useful for quite a few builds, I think. Tribute said, knock, knock. I'm guessing he's trying to tell a joke. I don't know that a knock, knock joke goes well when we're doing a live stream because I'm further back in the chat than where you are. So I don't know that it's going to work very well. Darkhound said, yep, a Berserker character as well. Yeah. It's gonna work for a lot of things. It looks awesome, and like the back piece as well. It's so good. I will say at least I could utilize the back piece for a style, even though I'm not utilizing the weapon necessarily, so at least I could do that. But honestly, the weapon looks so kick-ass. Like, come on. Ugh! It's so nice! Just beautiful, darn it. I want it. But I'm not going to use it. Maybe I will for like a couple of weeks. Danielle said DCUO weather forecast, very cloudy days ahead. Ha ha ha. Danielle said, pretty sure he is older. Laura got Lil Sis vibes. I mean, maybe. We don't know. There are some, like if you watch the other channel with my mum and my brother and I, you can see that there are occasions where he is very like protective of me, and then when I'm like very protective of him. So we thought it would be difficult to tell. So, you know, we don't know what the answer might be. Multiple green. I have black and I have greed, orange. Oh, and a red. My mum said, oh, my little brother? Was my little brother here? I did not see that one. I must have missed something. I'm so sorry if I did. Hello, little brother, if you were here. Mr. 2D said, waiting for the DCUO adds a killer moth style. I need my funny moth man. I think you've said that to me before, too. I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen. We'll have to wait and see. Invisible said, we are sitting online. Nightcrawler said, I didn't see the uplink. Well, you did now, I hope. Can we do it? I don't know if it's refreshed. It's not yet refreshed. We could do it again, though, because it looks great. Like, I really do like it a lot. My brother said, ooh, is everything color customizable? Yeah. On the styles on here, you have a lot of customization going on. Not only that, but you can get chromas and materials that can also adjust it. So here you can see you've got 3 different slots for chromas or materials. Chroma means 3 different swatches, and material means a single swatch. So I can give you an example. Let's put Black Disruption on. If we do apply to all, it covers everything with it. If we do this apply to all, you can see there's 3 different colors and textures on it so that it will look this way. So it's very customizable. In case you guys couldn't tell, I'm just trying to convince him a little bit to play with me, you know? Danielle said because women... Oh, I read this one already. And I agree with you. That's what they're doing. They're playing the battle inside of the men's heads. Very distracting. Lucifer said, what does happen to Wonder Woman's clothes when she does a Wonder Woman spin? One of the DC's greatest mysteries, I guess. Yeah, magic, I guess. She magically changes clothes. It just reminds me of, I think it was Sailor Moon, right? Where they're like 3 or 4 minutes is generous. That's too much. Like a full minute of them spinning around, making poses, changing clothing items through magic. At least Wonder Woman is quick about it, you know? Mr. 2D said that is sick. Is that the sword, the outfit, or the uplink? Because they are all so cool. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite capsules. And I want the tattoo. Because I'm just looking at her bare arm there, and I just think the tattoo that comes with it is probably going to look so awesome. Oh, I want it now. Nightcrawler said, I like that. Excellent! I like it too. It's very nice. Fred said, you just need that sister from AU to complete the quintet. I have a sister. She's just not here. She's at work, actually, so she can't even pop in. But she's not very active online anyway. The stuff that she does do online is stuff with us, and it's not posted yet. So it's been edited. Some of it's been recorded. Very little of it has been edited, ready to put out, but that will happen at some point. But I'm the editor, and we all know I'm just busy. I'm quite busy, so I get to things when I can get to things. Mr. 2D said, now I need that sword back style for my villain character because it's awesome. So, this is a great style. I'm so happy. This is the best, I don't know, best episode and capsule combination that they've dropped, in my opinion, at least for me. I'm going to use everything. Danielle said, your mum might know. She might know. I think she might have been there at the birth of one of us or both of us, you know. Yeah, but she's not telling, you know? Oh, hello, David said hi, everyone. Hello, David, welcome. Danielle said, I saw on YouTube that the 80s Wonder Woman show it showed she was putting her clothes in a locker, but it was too fast to be seen. So, like, she spins and quickly puts them in a locker and comes back and no one notices? Is that what's happening? That's magical. Very cool. Abby Sue said sweet, which, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This stuff is sweet. Darkhound said, yo, good evening. You've been here a while. He might be talking to someone else in the chat. David said, finished work, played the first day's worth of the event. G'day, Shadow and Shadow's mum. I'm glad you got through the event. I got interrupted partway through doing the alert. Everything shut down. It was not the most funnest time, but I will get back to it. You know, I'll get back to it. It'll be fine. Danielle said, I would crack a rib if Laura's sister is her older twin that plays future Laura. Oh, that would be so funny. But no, she's not. Once you see her online, she's so different from me, but so funny. She has the best sense of humor, and she can, like, put on a voice so well. Like, I can't even explain it. She's the best impersonator ever. And she's so funny, but I wish I was as good at her as her. That's talking amongst yourselves. Excellent. And we've hit the bottom of the chat. Let's get the enhanced version on. We got this. I wish I was able to both read the chat and do this in game at the same time, but I'm not that multitask available. Like, it's just not going to happen, guys. Enhanced on the shoulder. Chest piece. Oh, so good. So we avoid the head and the back piece. I'm so annoyed about that. Not the tiara so much, but the back piece, I so wanted that to be enhanced. I bet it would look amazing. Just a little bit sad now, guys. I'll live. I'm sure I'll be able to pick them up at some point. But, you know, having them drop with 80 of them would have been nice, because I did open a lot of capsules, more than I intended. So, you know. Okay, let's put the enhanced items on as well and see where the differences are. Hoping we get a lot of sparkle. I was going to say I hope we get a change in texture too, but this is so well textured, I really don't care if we do. It's very good. All right, enhanced. Absolute Amazon. Oh, it glows. Look at the glow. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I want the back to glow so bad. Darn it. I have to get it. There's no choice. The headpiece I don't care too much about, but we need that. We just need it. Oh, it's nice. That's interesting. Because that means that glow is like a texture on that one color swatch, right? Because you can see that we can't actually change the little glow lines in the center, so it's all one color. That's a little bit different from what they've done in the past, because they normally have it so you can change both of those things. Let's do gloves. Oh, look at the wrap. It's got a little bit of luminescence to it. Ah! This is great. Legs is probably going to be my favorite one to look at. Let's go enhanced. No, too far. There we go. Absolute Amazon. Oh, yeah, that's much better. The shine on it is so good. It looks like real metal, at least in this menu. When we hop out and have a proper look, we'll be able to tell. Okay, love the pants. Love it. That's so good. Ugh. Ah! I'm having a lovely time, guys. This is a very nice time. Okay, we got it all on. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? You're holding a non-existent sword there. Here, there you go. Oh, it's so pretty. The shine is really beautiful and a luminescence to the edges, which I really do like. Also, there's a texture, I don't know if you can tell, on the purple section of the greaves, like on her hips, that part. That has a lot of texture on it now too. This is beautiful. Darn it, I love it. It ended up quite good that I accidentally put the grey swatch on the wrap pieces, didn't it? That ended up quite nicely by accident. This is beautiful. Darn it, I'm so happy. Oh, she looks so nice. And she actually has clothes on. Thank you. Oh, true. Mr. 2D said, hope the devs continue the Absolute trilogy. So do I. I better see Superman as the next one. Though, I do wonder. It depends when it drops. We have just hit this one right before October. So, yeah, they could potentially do the Superman one next. And this is what I was actually hoping they'd bring into the game. I don't know if anyone saw me. I think it was on one of Multiverse's lives and potentially on one of my own lives where I was predicting what it could be, and this was my thought. And it ended up being it. It's so rare that I'm right. It's not that rare. That sounded bad. All right, let's have a look at the collections and see what extra items we might need to grab. So that we can... Actually, I think we just... If we search by what the collection name is, usually it brings up all the ones we don't have. So hang on. Right down the bottom here. Okay, we've got 3 here. For this one, which is the helmet, I do want... We've got 2 more. This one has 3. This one has... too many. 5. All right, Great Goddess and Monsters. We've got Hera and we've got the last one, Hecate. Hera and Hecate, okay. Let's go and see if we can get those 2 to start. It's the broker game, guys. This is not my favorite game. I can't even remember how much currency I have on this character, but my EU server character definitely has more. Hang on, let's have a look what I've got. 18 million. So I don't know how well we're going to go here, but let's look up Hera and then look up Hecate. And see if we can't get the helmet. Collection, please. Oh, this might not have been the best idea. Here we go. Oh, okay. 1.7. It's not going to be worth me grabbing it if I can't also get Hecate, so let's have a look. Because it might be worth it going for one of the other collections instead. And Hecate was the expensive one on the end there, so I very much doubt it's going to be cheaper than the other one. Man, I need so many, don't I? Hecate. 12 million! Oh, that's going to hit the hip pocket a little hard, isn't it? I don't know that I'm wanting to spend that much on it. Mind you, I can afford it, though. Do you guys want to see it that bad? Should I be getting it for that price? I don't know. Let's have a look at the other one, see if there's anything that's a little bit better. Collections. Go all the way down. Here we go. When it's in the millions and I don't have millions to spend... I mean, I do have kind of millions to spend, but... Here we go. See, we need the last 3 again. All right, this one's called People and Places in Gateway, I believe. Okay, if we search up People and Places, does it not bring up the collections for that then? I could be wrong. Hang on, let's try it. I can't remember how the searching exactly goes. Oops, People and then we'll look up and see if it brings up the collection specifically for that one. It does. Okay, beautiful. So... I need a few. I feel like this is a different set, though. Last Amazon skin set for that one. No, this is what I need. Okay. We've got a 3 million, a 4 million, and is there another? Barbara and Steve. Yeah, this one is 24 million, guys. Can't get that one today. Nope. I mean, I could probably do this on the EU server and get them. I have like 170 million or something on that one. But on this one, not quite as much. We'll have a look at the last one. And then I'll have a look at the chat. Because I can potentially get that helmet. So if it's worth it for you guys to see the helmet, I'll grab it. You guys let me know. But we'll double check whether we can get this one as well. I doubt it. This one is 5 pieces and we did not get the most expensive. Let's just look up the Blood of the Last as Amazon because I bet you it's way more expensive than everything else. Everyone's going to be trying for it. Blood. Oh, that's how we type apparently incorrectly. Let's go again. Blood of... We'll go with the first 3 words, see if that gets it for us. Blood of the Amazon. 555 million! See what I mean? I'm so not even encouraged to attempt to get that iconic ability at all. No. All right, let's go to the chat. If you guys want to see it, I'll grab the helmet. As long as it's still at the same price. David said, I just played through the part where you find St. Walker and I got... 1 day triggered, then stopped. That's so smart. Then tomorrow you continue the storyline. Mind you, if you do that, you lose out on currency. Because if you play it daily, you're going to get the currency for all those dailies over and over again. The alert, the solo, you know. So as long as you don't care about that and you just want to get the progression done, that works great. Nightcrawler said, Rage Tank, Light Troll, White Lantern, Healer. Rage Tank, yes. Light Troll, yes. White Lantern. I'm on board with all of that, absolutely. I even think a Black Lantern having the same power set as the White Lanterns, but maybe changing it to a bit of a dark, creepy aesthetic for it, but the same powers. I would be okay with the Black Lanterns being a healer as well, because honestly, I don't think any of them make sense for a black one. They wouldn't be a tank, they wouldn't be a troll, they wouldn't be a healer, so, you know, that's fine. Danielle said, give our that girl from AU a thumbs up, show our support. Oh, thank you. That is so lovely. Lucifer said, so she moves so fast while spinning just to change clothes. That doesn't seem safe for the people she will survive. Not so much the people who find themselves in her wake. Right. They're gonna get a hard whack. Those poor people. I'm with you on that. Don't do it. Darkhound said Atom Tank, Hardlight Troll, Nature Healer. Atom Tank? Yeah? I'm not sure what you mean there. All of those are, as you say. So, Atom Tank, I'm assuming you mean, what is my least favorite? Atomic, that's it. Atomic is a tank, and Hardlight is a troll, and Nature is a healer. That is all true. I don't know if there's more to that point, though. My brother said that spin would create a tornado. Exactly! I think that's what Lucifer's saying, right? That spin is dangerous! Oh, I just saw someone say, yes, please get the helmet. All right, let's get the helmet. We'll grab those pieces. I don't remember what they were called. Hang on, let me look them up. Hang on, let's turn on my UI first. Settings, UI. Okay, there we go. And then let's go across and see what those 2 pieces were called. Hera and Hecate? I don't know. Let's go back. Worst that happens is, you know, I get it wrong and end up looking at it for a while on the wrong one. Okay, hang on. Great Goddess of Monsters. This one for the helmet. Okay, Hera and Hecate. Let's grab the Hecate first because that one was the expensive one. And we can definitely get it. Hecate. That one there. And collections. And then we'll scroll through and find the cheapest one, which was 12. It better still be there. If it disappeared, we have problems. No. Here, okay, 12.7, got it. Okay, and then Hera is the other one. Let's grab Hera. And that was 2, I believe. 2 million and something, or 3 maybe. Oh, too far, I saw it there. Here, oh, 1.5, beautiful, let's grab that. Okay, let's go and get it, and then put the helmet on. Honestly, I want the helmet, so I'm not too fussed about getting it. It's just that price is a little bit steep, you know? But I won't regret it, because it's going to look amazing. Let's go. All right, last 2. I'm looking forward to this now. I really hope it looks good with the enhanced stuff, you know? Because sometimes you put on one of these extra drop items, and it ends up not looking great. This one, Hera, and Hecate! Completed? Completed? Come on. There you go. Ah! Collection complete. Let's put it on. Oh, wait. No, we have to give it a minute because it's got an attitude problem and it needs to send it to the mailbox. And it doesn't want to give it to me immediately. So let's do this in the meantime. Oh, yeah. It looks so cool. It's so amazing. I love it. David said she's good. She's good legs. She knows how to use them, not for kicking butts. For the kicking of butts. You're so right. That great legs for kicking of butts. You're a genius. That's absolutely what's going on. Danielle said TV logic. It is what it is. Yeah, it's magic. It can only be explained by magic because otherwise it makes zero sense. I just realized I turned my UI on, but we're still going to be looking at a style. Hang on. Oh no, I turned it on so we can watch the mail. We'll watch the mail, then the UI goes off. Too many things happening at once. My brain is like jumping from one thing to another. Mr. Tootie says, hope the devs continue the Absolute trilogy. Oh, that's what I read earlier on the screen pop-up. I absolutely hope they do too. I really want to see people getting that Superman style that they want. And honestly, bits and pieces of that style is probably going to work for me too. My brother said sometimes TV logic is just hilarious. Yeah, yes it is. I was surprised how many people enjoy the transition of clothing for some characters when it goes from just their normal everyday clothes to their superhero outfit, and people love that part. I'm like, who cares? It might just be me. If you guys enjoy it, you do you. I just will sit here not understanding you. Andre said, I hope we have more episodes with Carl Rayner. Easily my favorite Lantern. I've got to say, I have been enjoying him. I like different aspects of them all. Jon Stewart for me makes sense. Guy I find really silly and slapsticky. So I don't know. Sometimes I love it and sometimes I hate it. So he's like, I flip-flop on him a little bit. But I like Jon Stewart and I like Carl Rayner quite a bit. Guy just drives me up the wall sometimes. Danielle said, so shoulder only has one color, or did you forget to mix colors? Oh no, I'm pretty sure it only had the one color. Let's have a good look at it. Shoulder, so if we change this swatch around, that does nothing. And bottom swatch too. It's literally one swatch, which actually looks better in the silver, doesn't it? Ooh, it's so cool. It's very, very nice. I kind of want to like get Wonder Woman-y a little bit with this and go like a blue. And then can we do like a gold? It would look too much if I added gold to this, wouldn't it? Too many colors. But man, she looks so cool. There are 2 swatches on that headband as well. Which it does look nice. But I kind of want to mess around with these style pieces. It's going to be so good. But shoulder appears to have only one swatch. And that was for both the enhanced and non-enhanced. Unless the underside, no, the underside is the sleeve. For the glove, I believe. Hang on, let's take off the sleeves and see. Or at least change the color on that. Where's sleeve? This, hands, let's take it off. Stand up straight, girl! It didn't remove! I did it too fast. Darn it. Okay, hang on. Hands? Oh, it says none. What happens when I put them on? Hang on. That means I can change swatches on the shoulder. Wait. Okay, shoulder, hang on. Maybe it's not glove, maybe it's the sleeve? Of the top. It's the top. Okay, so this piece here. Okay, so this piece is part of the top. And then gloves. Like hands I've got none on, right? It says not. Maybe it's glitching. I don't know, guys. It doesn't seem to change color with the rest. If I put the gloves back on, I feel like it's already there. Hang on. Absolute Amazon? It literally just puts a wrist guard on one. Okay, so this only has one swatch also. Oh, I'm wrong. I take it back. It has 2 swatches. Okay, so the wrist cuff piece is different. So the whole sleeve and the wrap, on the other hand, are part of the chest piece. The shoulder metal piece that's gray is one swatch and is the shoulder. And then the gloves is the red part on her wrist there, and the gray in between that you can color to other things. I'm really glad you asked that question because I assumed that the gloves were the wrap, and I was 100% mistaken. And you can see here we can change that color in the middle there. And don't ask me why I chose purple. It was an accident. I was going for the blue. Mr. 2D said, and she actually has clothes on. Yes! Right? She's dressed for battle. It makes perfect sense. He said, well, I hope so. Doing hero work naked would be odd. That's exactly how I feel. Like, I understand people wanting to look, seductive if they feel like it. I'm not one of those people, but I understand it. I don't understand doing it in the midst of a battle, especially when you were previously dressed and got undressed to go to battle. What is the point of that? It seems so illogical. Mail is in, mail is in, mail is in. Okay, let's get the helmet on. Please let it look good with the enhanced stuff, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be sad. It says, you seek to know the mighty goddesses that empower my daughter, Diana, and the creature she faces to defend your world. Knowledge is power, they say. Use it wisely. Maybe? What if I choose not to use it wisely? Is that okay? I'm okay with that. Let's put it on. Inventory. Collect Hellforged. Ooh, it sounds cool. And we got a feat completion. Let's grab it. Where is H? I should know. I understand how the alphabet works. Ooh. Oh, darn it. No glow. No glow to it. Do the eyes glow? A little bit. They do a little, or rather they have a gradient to them. I like it in the red. Let's stick with the red on that and put the blue up on the feather. Oh, wrong way around. Wrong way around. This way. So that we can actually see the gradient on it. So, a little disappointed the texture is not the same as the enhanced version, so it will look a little bit misplaced. I will say if I have the tattoo skin in the middle there breaking it up, maybe it'll look a little bit better, but it's very, very obvious next to that shoulder piece that it doesn't match quite right because it doesn't have the enhanced texture. The eyes are very cool. I like the way it goes from that dark color at the top to the brighter one at the bottom. And I do like the feather on the hat. It looks the way it's supposed to, right? It's very, very accurate. I like it. I feel like it's going to look better with a non-enhanced version. Or, I mean, maybe if you chuck an aura on, it might disguise it a little bit. But at the moment, not so great with the enhanced version. It's just not got the right texture. I'm a little sad about that. It would have been nice if, because you have to go through all that effort to get the collections and spend, 13 million altogether at the broker. It would be nice if it kind of looked, good with the enhanced version. But beggars can't be choosers. Lucifer said, death by Wonder Woman, or even better, death by Linda Carter. Every time she does the Wonder Woman spin and someone gets hit, all they hear is Linda Carter in the tune of Wonder Woman theme song from the 70s. Lol. So true. I think I have that spin too. Do I have it in there at the moment? I do not. Hang on. We should do it while she's like this character. Right, hang on. Where's my emotes? Wrong buttons! There, emotes. It's so weird doing emotes through here because I very rarely use them. Wondrous spin. Let's go. Amazing! It's so weird. Also, the light being off-center like that is because I have the flirty stance or flirty personality. If you don't have the flirty personality, you won't have that problem. Just in case anyone's aiming to get it, it's just because of the stance that I have. She stands to the side on an angle so it doesn't center, which is annoying for me, but it's okay for other people who don't have that issue. David said, I remember watching the TV series when it first aired. Sigh. Is that a good sigh? Bad sigh? Nostalgia? I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. Oh, my mum is saying hello. Lucifer said, Linda Carter will always be my Wonder Woman. My mum can relate. She also believes Linda Carter is the only Wonder Woman. Danielle said, I never watched the original Wonder Woman, so Gal Gadot is my Wonder Woman. I have also not watched the original Wonder Woman, but I also find that Gal Gadot's acting could potentially be a little better than that. I'm trying to be nice, but she seems sometimes quite wooden, and I don't believe her when she's trying to act like she's having an emotion. So it's hard for me to relate to the character. But since I don't actually have a comparison, I guess Gal Gadot is also mine at this point. So, Nightcrawler said, I'll hop on and get it for you. Get what? Oh, get the collections? No. I'm perfectly fine getting my collections and stuff. Thank you very much. That is lovely of you. But I'm more than happy to, as long as it's something you guys actually want to see, which somebody did, so it's worth it. And, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to use it. It looks fantastic. Ooh, that's pretty. Why is that up there? My game is glitching. I wonder if we do this, if it'll go away. Probably not. It's just extra glowy now. It's really weird doing it with no enemies and it's my own character. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm more than happy to grab stuff so you guys can see it. It's one of the reasons I do this is so you guys can see. But Nightcrawler, thank you. That is very, very kind of you. Also, we can turn the UI off now that I have actually got my mail. So let's get that out of the way so we can actually see things. There we go. I don't know why that's still there. Can we have it as a base item? I wouldn't put it there, but you know. We'll stay on the helmet. Lucifer said I would recommend it. I don't know what that was in reference to. It has to have been ages ago, back when I was actually doing the broker game, right? Most likely. Fred said you just opened 80 time capsules and said 12 million in game cash is a lot. Yeah, because I don't play the broker game. So in-game cash I don't have a lot of. Usually. I do on my, I don't even know if you'd call it a lot, because it's only 112, 127, between those two, 112 to 127 million on there. But that was because I specifically sold an item right when it came into the game early on and got lucky. It's not because I usually have in-game cash. I tend to do my capsules and stuff and then grab quarks. I don't tend to sell extra collections or anything like that. When I have sold collections in the past, I played through an episode of something over and over, sold those collections, but I wasn't selling them really, really high. Just enough that it was fair so that other people would grab them. And it wasn't heaps. But yeah, in-game cash, 12 million in-game cash, it's a lot for me to spend on different things because I don't tend to have in-game cash. It's very rare that I do. So, yeah. Danielle said, Nightcrawler, I can tell you she will not want anyone to buy anything for her. You know me too well. Yeah, no, I don't need that. I will like people to spend on themselves and things. Some people have in the past done that for me, which has been absolutely lovely. But I'm not asking for it. I don't need it. I'm perfectly happy doing it the way that I do it. And I'm if you want to get stuff for other people and stuff, do it for someone who needs it. I'm perfectly fine, guys. I really am. My brother said, my Wonder Woman is the Justice League Unlimited cartoon. Actually, yeah, I'd be more inclined to do that, I think. I think I might be with him a little. I haven't seen the whole thing, but I've seen enough of it to know I would prefer her over Gal Gadot, unfortunately. My mum said, original Wonder Woman, Linda Carter, great access, love that show despite the very obvious errors. Yeah, that was back when she was still flying the invisible plane, right? When she didn't have flight? I mean, pretty awesome. I love how her invisible plane made not her invisible, so she just looks like she's flying in the air, like sitting. That was pretty funny. David said, my favorite Justice League Unlimited episode is the one where Supergirl meets the Legion of Superheroes, falls in love with Brainy, and stays in the 31st century. Is that why 31st century is your favorite world to play in? That makes so much sense. David was the one who said, yes, please, on the helmet. Excellent. I'm very glad that someone wanted to see it, because it does look cool. I'm going to say the spines are pretty creepy. I feel like she could hurt someone quite obviously with that helmet. Lucifer said, animation-wise, Justice League Unlimited Wonder Woman is number one for me. Live action-wise, I'd have to give it to Carter. I'd have to see more of her. I think I've seen little snippets, like little short things, not an actual episode of Linda Carter, but I've never seen a full episode of anything or movie. She's episodes, right? I think she was episodes. But I have seen a full Gal Gadot movie, which is why I say I'd probably have to go with that one until I have something better to compare it to. But comparing it to the cartoon is definitely something that I could do. So we'll go with the cartoon version. Nightcrawler said, I have 4 billion in game. It's no problem. Oh, you're such a sweetie. Thank you. Thank you for the offer. But I really am fine. I appreciate it, though. Danielle said, Smallville, still my first love of DC. It was utilized for all the different abilities with the people that he needed to help or attack. I thought that was really interesting. And best Lex, like amazingly acted Lex. I really, really enjoyed that actor's rendition of him. It was very, very nice. Darkhound is like, only 4 billion? Now who's being Lex? My brother said Smallville is a good one. I think actually he might have been one of the reasons I was watching it too. I think he and I watched that together for a bit. I'm not sure. It was too long ago. Danielle said Nightcrawler. Hey! That's not very nice! She said she'll take 1 billion. Kidding, kinda. But, you know, how dare you, Danielle? I don't know that we can be friends anymore, you know? That's a very rude thing to say. Which, by the way, I didn't read out, guys. Darkhound said Smallville alert is okay. Smallville alert. Oh, the load in game? It is okay. It's not my favorite. It's just, it's okay. It does look nice, though. It's a good place for photos if you're a Superman character. I learned that because I played with Superman, the YouTuber, as in Superman double N, and he wanted to go across there to get some photos of his character and asked if I could do my character as Lois Lane for the photos. It was fun, and it does look good. It was very nice. Nightcrawler said, I had 10, but I started buying stuff, lol. How can you not have 10 billion in-game cash? Honestly. Danielle said, yes, the broker will wear you down. Yeah, see, that's why I don't tend to play it. I'm not really interested. When I do have extra items and stuff, which doesn't happen very often anymore, as you can see. With what I just did today, we didn't have any extra items. I could have got some if I didn't go for the quarks, but it wouldn't have been many. But most of the time, if that happens with me, I give it to my best friend so that he's able to get the style on his character and stuff too. So, yeah. And sometimes I have stuff saved up to use as rewards for a later competition or things like that, or later celebrations. I have some stockpiled things, but not on every single console yet. So I don't have what I need quite yet. Lucifer said there is a feat for squashing 25 beetles in the new chapter, by the way. I found this out by accident. So when we stopped the last stream, I went across to the Xbox with my best friend because we play with each other daily. And because I knew I was going to be streaming later, it just ended up working out quite well that he needed to get Xbox done and so did I. So we jumped on there. I think he did it though. We were grouped together. I think he squished the bug, but it counted for me as well. And I got a feat for squishing one. So I'm guessing there's feats for squishing more than one. So good to know, Lucifer. Thank you. Hey, did you notice the bottom of this skirt piece too has like a little bit of darkness to it, as though it could have been dragged or got dirty? I love that. That looks cool. Also, the reflectiveness on it is nice. Oh, everything is so nice. All right, let's do this. I love it. I love it so much. We're just going to keep doing it. Tech said, about to go to sleep, but wanted to say hi. Hello, Tech! Hope you are doing great, Laura. I am. Did you see the style I got? Did you see the awesome uplink I got? I'm a very happy Vegemite today. It's worked out well. And this episode is very nice. I really enjoyed it. Even with the issues that it's having, the actual episode itself, I really like. Danielle said, like when we had to stomp baby Staros. They're so horrible! But they kind of have it come. But still horrible! Nightcrawler said, I just stopped selling stuff. I still have my Power of Zeus eyes. Awesome. I do quite like the way that people utilize the Power of Zeus eyes. And the other one, Dusk. The Dusk eyes. Every time I put it on my character, they look too big. Am I too fussy with my own characters? I think I am. There's sometimes when I do things and I hate it on my character and I see someone else do it and it looks amazing. I don't know. Maybe I'm too judgy of my own character. Darkhound said 70 billion down to 45 billion. Ooh, yes, rare collection for skins are pricey, sadly, like the cybernetic skin. Yeah, absolutely true. That is a lot to go down by. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I enjoy the game well enough without playing the broker game. I feel like if I did that as often as I potentially could without getting the extra quarks and things, and I actually went for things that were going to sell, I feel like I'd waste a lot of time on the broker, and that's not the fun part of the game. Most of the time, if you guys see me in-game, I'm getting my dailies done, I'm recording, or I'm live. That's usually what's happening. And if you don't see me, my character in-game, but you can message my character, and I don't reply, I'm doing a base tour. They may not be coming out on my channel, but I am recording them. So they're getting done, they're just not through the editing process yet. So, you know, if that ever happens, that's what's happening. Danielle said, drop rate for the Reborn ink skin is horrid. Oh, I know, I already tried for it. I gave up. I might go back to it later, who knows? But man, it is a shocker to try and get. I think I have 2 that I'm missing. And it just takes forever. It's a gorgeous skin. I love the tats. But I'm not going to put that much effort into it. It's just not worth it for me. Yeah, Darkhound said, I know, true. Right! So true. YT, hello! Did you get back on your game? Did it work out okay? Did you go live? What's happening? I want to know if everything worked out. Mr. 2D said, welp, guess I'm making a Wonder Woman character just to see what mix and matching this style with the other Wonder Woman styles looks like. Oh, believe me, that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Can't help myself. It's so cool. I like that she's dressed. And I love the asymmetry on the shoulder pieces so much. That is something that I would do. I really like it, especially because you tend to have one side facing your enemy. That's the side you want to protect, and then you want movement on the other side. So I really do like this. She looks so cool. My one thing I don't like is that the helmet is not enhanced. I wish the helmet was enhanced. It's so cool. YT said that looks good, can't wait to get them. I know it does. It looks so nice. I'm so happy. I gotta change the wrist cuff. I've been ignoring it, but honestly, having the purple, even though I love purple, there instead of the blue that matches everything else is annoying me. I'm sure my mum was also sitting there like, what are you doing, Laura? I know. I'm sorry, mum. Darkhound said it's crazy for collection from a time capsule. Drop is close to 200 to 300 mil. I know, right? It's very, very expensive for some things, especially now that they have increased the price, oh my goodness, of how much we can put things in the broker for. We can hit the billions now. So, yeah, I do think it's very, very expensive for some things, particularly for the iconic ability items, which I'm not going to try hard for. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm not going to be too fussed. No point getting upset about something I really can't help and am not willing to spend the money and time on. So, you know. Oh, I just saw, I'm not sure who it was, someone who said, what about the uplink? I have the uplink. Hang on. We can showcase it. There we go. It's so nice. It's really cool. It's got to be, besides the bats that we get in Halloween, that's got to be one of my favorite uplink devices I've seen. It's so nice. Oh, so, so good. YT said, oh, he's talking to my mum, no problem. Danielle said, I don't like when the helmet horns are the same color as the helmet itself. I actually agree with you there. I wish I could color those. Not only that, but do you see the little band that goes around the feathers at the top or the hair at the top? I'm not sure what it's meant to be. That I wish we could color separately as well, because that would be red. Not the same color as the helmet. It's clearly not metal either, so I hate that. And I would also like to have a swatch for the horns. So I agree with you. I wish we could change those things, but we can't. I mean, the helmet is pretty good. It's just not enhanced, and the swatching is just a little bit off. I also wish, you know, with the chest piece that we've got as well, see how it's got that pattern at the front that also glows? I wish we could change the color of just the pattern on the front, the same way we do on some of the other styles that have a pattern like that. But I'm also not too fussed that I can't. It doesn't look horrible or anything, but I just wish I could put a little bit of color into that part. Mr. Tootie said, how do you get the Wonder Woman spin emote? I believe that was from a capsule as well, a particular collection, but I'm not 100% sure. I can look it up and see, but yeah, I don't remember. My brother said that helmet almost looks like Ares' helmet if it were black. Actually, I think someone said that to me before when I talked about the live stream from the developers, so you're not the only one to think so. Oh, there we go. See, Danielle agrees. Exactly. Lucifer said, every time I use the Wonder Woman spin emote, all I hear is Linda Carter, lol. It's like when you open Capsules and all you hear is the Capsule song. All right, so DCUO, Wonder Woman spin. I really don't remember which capsule it is. Wonder Woman spin capsule. Does anyone remember which one it's from? I mean, if I can look it up and find it, that will work. Oh, it's from Drowned Amazon? No, it is not true. It's lying to me. Don't believe it. It's not from the Wondrous Time Capsule. It's recent. Okay, hang on. Let's see if we can find it in here. I'll laugh if it's not even from a capsule. Time capsules. What have we got? Where would it be? Maybe it's not from a capsule at all. No. Secrets, Joker, Wondrous? Maybe it is from Wondrous. That's the next one up, right? Red Sun and... No, it's not. I don't remember, guys. If you guys know, let me know, because I could be mistaken about it being from a time capsule. It could have been an event reward, and I just don't remember. I think we can check those still, though. If I've received all of the events, it could still be there in reward claim. I'm hoping they never remove this, because I find it very handy to be able to come back to here and look at everything. Chapter... No. Marquee? No. Special? No. Seasonal? No. It's not from these. We got the Hammer Hit one. Okay, so I believe it's a capsule, but I'm really sorry, I can't tell you. Oh! Danielle said booster bundle. Ah, that's why I can't find it. I think you're right. I think it's from a booster bundle, which means you cannot get it right now. Unless, no, even then, booster bundle you have to get at the time and open it that way. Yeah, you can't get it right now. Unless the broker has them. Darkhound said that's fair, but not for everyone. Broker people see anything daily on sale, pay it quickly, then flip it for double the or triple the price. Yeah, that's another reason that I don't enjoy playing the broker, is because when I look, I think that I've got a reasonable price for it, and then someone will snap it up and I'll see it in there for double and think, is that my one, or did someone else put it in? But it's at the same time, mine's gone, then it's back. So I don't like playing the broker game. Like, I like to give things out in the broker at a price that's reasonable, but also that's nice for me. You know, I don't want it to be stupidly cheap, but I want it to be something that people can afford, but also that I get a nice payout for it. But when I see it disappear and then go up for double, I just think, I don't think that's what's happening. I think that the people who are earning money in the game are just snapping up everything and reselling it, and I'm not actually helping anybody out, which I hate. I hate that. So I don't play the game. It's just not my game. Lucifer said, with the emote glitching above you, it's as though you have ascended to God class Wonder Woman. I mean, of course I have. I definitely have. I'm wary about doing the emote again because I'm worried it'll disappear. Can we do this again? But we can do this as many times as we like. It's so cool. Ugh, I love it. And this is cool too. The sword is great. I like the idea of not having the sword on the back, which works for me because I wanted it in enhanced. I didn't get enhanced for it. And then having this sword, but chucking the Wonder Woman shield on the back instead, so we've got her emblem. That, I think, would look cool. But, I mean, I do really, really love the sword. I won't do it because just in case anyone pops in to have a look at the style and pops back out, I don't want them to miss out on seeing it, but yeah. David said, best Lois Lane in Smallville. See, I don't even know because I haven't got that far in Smallville. I stopped. I can't remember why specifically. There was a time where I got very busy. I kind of stopped watching shows, stopped playing games, stopped reading my books, and just was busy all the time with work things and other stuff like that. And during that time, a lot of things I didn't watch anymore or play anymore, and I had a lot going on. So I'm behind. I'm behind on a lot of things, and we're kind of just stuck in that state because even as I try to catch up, more stuff keeps coming out. How dare they? They should wait for me to catch up, you know? Dark said villain for life. I have villains also. So a villain and hero for life? I don't know. Danielle said, love the Smallville Lois. She was great. Also like the new Superman's Lois since she is very close to the original Superman Lois. I think that actress, like the Superman movie has a lot of questionable things in my opinion that go on, but the Lois portrayal was great. I really liked the actress for it. I wish they had like put clothes on that fit her because she's gorgeous and they kind of hid it. And which, you know, I guess fine. Maybe they're trying very heavily to portray the character, but her trousers didn't even fit her. It was weird to me. So I wish they just put her in clothes that fit. But otherwise, I think she did a really good job. And she looks the part too, right? She really looks like a Lois Lane. Oh, my brother is leaving. Fine. Bye. Oh, that's a little brother. Bye, little brother. Oh, my family except my sister is here. Abby's saying goodbye. Dark Joker said, can I have the uplink sword drop? If you're asking if I can give you one, I only received one, so no. If I do ever receive a second one, it's going to my Wonder Woman. So I'm going to say no. Just in general, I say no to giving stuff away to people who ask on my channel or in-game, because if one person asks and I give them something, everyone's going to ask me. There have been times where I have given stuff to people, but it's specifically because they gave to me. So some people have gifted me some lovely items that I have used on my channel for things, and those people I give them some things to say thank you. But if I start just giving stuff out to a whole bunch of people, I'm not gonna have any. You know, or it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. So we're not having that happen. If I ever do give stuff away, I will let you guys know about a giveaway. I will make sure I can do it on every single console so nobody misses out. So when those things happen, there will be posts on all my social media so you guys see it coming and everyone gets a chance to get something, because I like to include every single service so no one misses out on that. But otherwise, I cannot give you this uplink device. I don't even have one to give, so. Sega said, hi miss, how are you? I'm good. I'm having a lovely time. We're looking at awesome styles. I just played an awesome episode, and even though it was glitchy and it did boot me out partway through the alert, it's a very cool episode. It is now my favorite episode. I love it. It's just so nice. I feel like this is going to block our view of the back. Hang on, zoom in. There we go. So we can see the back. Oh, this sword is so cool. I must admit, even with the non-enhanced version, this has a glow to it, right? It reflects the light nicely. It's not terrible. but I wish it was just as good as the chest piece, you know, with that high sheen on it, which is funny because I tend not to like the high sheen very much, but when it comes to this, love it. Absolutely do. Fred said, what about the sword uplink device? How did you get that? So that drops when you are opening the capsules randomly. So you don't know when you're going to get it. I opened 80 capsules and I received 1 drop. So I don't know how rare that is, but didn't seem to be very frequent. But it just drops whenever you're opening capsules, and it's kind of luck of the draw with that one. So, I mean, I would have been pretty disappointed if I opened 80 capsules and didn't receive it. I hadn't actually planned to open 80. We just ended up with that. But yeah, I'm interested to see how well they drop for other people. The drop rate that I got with this for 80 capsules, I feel like was better than the last capsules we opened, but still not great. I did not complete a collection. I did not get the full enhanced style, but I mean, I'm pretty sure the last one I did, I opened 100, so maybe 20 more and I would have got it. I don't know, but it does seem to be quite random. YT said, I'm back on. Excellent. It works perfectly. Now just adding new things to my base. Haven't started my stream back up. May stream when I wake up tomorrow. Excellent. Okay, good. I'm so glad everything is working for you. That must have been so frustrating trying to stream and having it continuously boot you. Ugh. That would have been really annoying. I know that's happened to Multiverse as well before. I don't think I've ever had it boot me like 3 times in a row, but I have been booted during a live stream and came back. Sega is asking, how do you get the sword? So the sword on my back is specifically the back style item from the capsule, which is Absolute Amazon Capsule. And the sword in my hands is what you receive when you open 21 of the capsules. And it makes me want to use a sword, honestly. It's such a cool piece. It just looks good. Okay. It's pretty cool. And if you're talking about the sword uplink device, that's the piece that I was talking about before. That is a random drop when you're opening the capsules. I don't think I can't redo that one. I have to wait for it to reload. My mum said your brother is even more glad than me regarding purple to blue. Were you bothered by it, Jar? He didn't like it. He didn't like when I had a purple sleeve. My mum is saying hello. Danielle said anything emote or iconic. If it comes from a collection, it needs to be on every character. Just on one toon is ridiculous. That's exactly how I feel. The iconic abilities, when they're in a capsule, they do the opposite. I don't really care if I get them, and I almost don't even want to try because it's one character. I hate it. It's kind of sucky. And even though the thing too is, I got the Batswarm ability on my EU server. I have it now, but I don't care. Because once I realized it was going on one character and how much effort it was taking for people to be able to get it, I was just so not motivated. And once again, I'm not motivated. If I don't get that iconic ability, I'm not going to care. I really don't. The uplink device, frankly, is more fun than the iconic ability. Because at least I can pass that to wherever I need it, right? It's going to look cool. And then I do think iconic abilities should be every character. You know what bugs me about not having the Batswarm ability is when I go into traits and we do iconic powers, I have a gap. There's a gap, so I don't like it because the gap is missing. Like there's just a random space with nothing in it. I hate that. That's what bugs me more than the fact that I don't even have it. That's not a good thing, right? That means that ability is not very much sought after by me. I don't know how many other people feel like I do about those, but I do know one thing. Everyone seems to agree that an iconic ability should go across all your characters and not just one. Darkhound said Wonder Woman Spin is on Booster Gold vendor now. Oh, excellent! Okay, so maybe it was from a capsule then. If it's from the Booster Gold vendor, usually those are only items that we can receive from the capsules as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Darkhound said it was a time capsule collection item. There we go. That's what I thought, but I don't know which time capsule. I have no idea. Lucifer said Wonder Woman Spin Emote was a random drop from a booster bundle. See, I don't know, guys. I can't remember clearly where I got it from. But I will say, because I have it on so many characters, my guess would be booster bundle rather than capsule. Because capsule, I'd only have it on one character. But yeah, for a booster bundle, I could potentially have a bunch of them. Dark Joker said we could be getting the White Lantern powers in future. I say the power was just a taste. You don't know how much I'm hoping for that. I don't want to say that I can see it coming, because if I say I can see it coming and it doesn't happen, I'll be sad, you know? It's better to not think it's coming and then be pleasantly surprised when it arrives. But honestly, that was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. It surprised me that the developers put that much effort into what they were doing there. I enjoyed that a lot. And this is the first episode these particular developers have made that I love. I really do love this episode. It's so nice and so fun. But I did say at the start of when these developers took over, there's probably going to be a learning curve. And maybe they've got past the curve now and have hit something that's good. I'm hoping. And the fact that we're running with a whole bunch of really familiar characters is really nice as well. I really enjoyed that. Danielle said, fingers crossed, right? Everyone, fingers and toes. Cross them all to see if we can get a power set. Lucifer said it was a very rare drop, to be honest. Oh, there we go. I trust you guys. If you know, you know. Danielle said, let the broker players buy what I sell. I still get what I wanted from it. Yeah, that's fine. See, I like to think that what I'm selling is going to someone who needed it. And I don't feel like that at this broker, especially on the US server. It feels like there's a lot of people who buy and resell, like, frequently and don't actually need the item. And then the people who actually need it can't even get it. So I don't like playing the broker game at all. I'll do it if I need to. Like, when we got the tendril cloaks that came into the game, I purchased a couple so that I can complete the set, so that I can get the shorts so you guys can see all of the different ones and decide if you want them. But other than that, I'm not really going to play. Dark said, they said the same Lantern of Hope, but it was a character in game. They said the same Lantern of Hope, but it was a character in game. I don't know what you mean. I need more information, Dark. I'm not following. I'm sorry. Dark said, what do you think? I don't know specifically what you're referring to, or even if you're asking me. But if you have a specific thing, like question about what I think about something specific, I will absolutely answer you. I'm a very opinionated person, and I do express my opinion quite openly. So, Dark said it's been 7 years or more if they tease for a new power. I don't think they're teasing for it, right? I feel like if they're going to make one, they're not even going to tell us and it's just suddenly going to drop, or they're going to let us know days beforehand when it's completed. Because it seems like they have a tendency to not let us know what they're planning to a very high degree, just in case they don't meet the deadline or can't get it done. So that they save themselves from getting backlash. But I don't know about everybody else necessarily, but I'm the kind of person who, if they tell me what they're doing and then they say, look, guys, it didn't work out, or look, guys, it's going to take longer, I'd be like, oh, okay. But there's a lot of people who get very upset, so I can kind of understand why they would do that. If they're not happy dealing with the upset people, then hiding the information definitely works better in that regard. Then they just get backlash for not telling us about things. Danielle said she looked and sounded very close to the original Lois, and I found the new Superman movie fun, and it shouldn't be that good enough for entertainment, lol. I actually enjoyed the Superman movie, so I'm kind of in the middle here, right? I did a live stream with Superman and Low Spec Gaming, and we talked about the Superman movie, which they both love. They love the movie. I liked it and enjoyed it. I don't love it, and I think there are things that I don't like about it that don't make sense for me. Particularly, Superman's personality for me seemed untempered and childish in some ways, maybe too unrestrained for someone who supposedly had to hide his identity his entire life, had to hide his strengths his entire life, had to temper the way that he behaves, and he didn't seem to have self-control. And that seemed wrong and weird to me. But then I did a live stream with Multiverse and he hates it. So I like the movie. There's things I like about it, but I think Superman, the character in it, and I don't think this is the actor's fault, I didn't like the way he was written because it didn't seem like Superman to me. I loved Mr. Terrific. I loved Lois in this. I loved Metamorpho. I loved Guy Gardner. Like, there was a lot to love about this movie. Superman, for me, the character Superman, was not one of the things that I loved in it. And it's hard because I've got Multiverse on one side telling me he was horrible and he hates it, and I've got Superman and Low Spec on the other side telling me how great he was and why it's comic accurate, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, but I didn't enjoy him. But the movie was good, so just a little bit in the middle of that one. But, I mean, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it, right? So I did enjoy the movie, so that's why I say I did like it, because I did enjoy it. It was good. Darkhound said, don't get your hopes up, they tend to lie. See, that's the other thing, though. They haven't actually told us they're planning to put a power set in the game. They just gave us a little hint in here and have said nothing about that, as far as I can tell. So, I don't want to be thinking that it's coming into the game. I'm going to just leave it as though it's not, and not hope, because if I hope, then when it never happens, I'll be sad. But if it happens one day, I'll be very happy. Danielle said, I will get my hopes up. I'll deal with the crash landing if I don't work out, though. Lol. You go the opposite of me. Get your hopes high, and then be prepared for the downfall. Darkhound said, lol, true for most, Danielle. Yeah, I think I might be the minority with that sort of thing. Andre said, I'm definitely interested of what Multi thinks of the new episode. I'm curious too. There's a lot of glitches and lags. I have seen that a couple of his videos for this episode have popped, so I will be watching them at some point, just, when I do actually end up having the time. But he came to my live stream, and I think he was a little excited, correct me if I'm wrong on that, Multi, but a little excited to see my reaction to the White Lantern. Which was, I was pretty excited about that, so I understand why. But he definitely finished the episode before I did, and I'm hoping he liked it, but I guess on Friday I'm probably going to talk about it with him and see what he thinks, because I'm so curious. So we'll see what he thinks and how that goes, but yeah, I think I'm with Danielle on this one. This is my favorite episode in game so far. I really, really like it. Danielle said, okay, this question is for Laura and everyone in chat. Theme that would fit the sword uplink, any ideas? Theme? Let's do this, hang on. Do you mean a theme like a style that we should put with it? Or do you mean a theme like a, what song should go along with it? Theme song? I need more information. But if it's the style on my character, the style on my character suits it. But I think that's a very obvious answer. So I don't think that's what you're necessarily asking. Could you clarify a little bit for me? My mum is talking to someone else. Never mind. Dark said he did a test server video on the new episode Multi, I think. I'm not sure. He once you leave the Creator League, as far as I know, they restrict you from being able to be on the test server any longer. So if Multi's still on there, I'm pretty sure he told me he wasn't, but I mean, maybe something changed, I don't know. But as far as I know, his video should be on the main server, not on the test server. So if he did get access to the test server, that is news to me, but if he did, awesome. Abby said, imagine my tiny character with the huge sword. Yes! I know you've got a crying face, but I think it would be cool. You and Tiny Lilith should get together with the swords and be these little tiny characters with massive swords that stab into the ground. It would be so cool. I love that visual. Whitey said, it was beyond annoying. I was like this at least 12 times. What was beyond? Oh, the continuously getting booted. Oh, yeah. The eye rolling is definitely the reaction you should have to a situation like that. It is no fun when you're trying to live stream and continuously get booted from the game. No fault of your own. It's even more annoying if you can't stream later because your life is happening at those times, Just doesn't work. Dark said, tiny character might shrink the sword. No! Oh, I hope not. If it's the sword uplink device, obviously it won't have an effect, but the back piece? Maybe? I don't know. There are times where when we put back pieces on female and male characters, they're a different size on the male character compared to female, particularly some of the wings. But I'm hoping the sword stays massive because it's so cool. But even in hands is cool, right? It looks amazing. I love it. This is one of my favorite styles that's come into the game in a little while. And it's shiny. I love a style that's shiny, guys. That doesn't happen very often. Danielle said, Batswarm I'd only use on my Raziel female version of Raziel from Soul Reaver. See, I would use it if I was creating what I was going to do was use it to create a vampire character for Halloween. I was going to do that. But, and do it as a live stream, where we all play together. But, yeah, because it's one character that can get it, I received it and got it on the EU server randomly. And then that's not where I wanted to create my vampire character. I just went, fine. I'll just collect it. I could have sold it. I wasn't interested. I just collected it and went, okay, well, I guess I've got it now. Yay. And that was kind of my reaction because I got over it really quick. Oh, my mum said I would love to see that Abby Sue. Right? Yes, Abby Sue. You need to get the sword. Please. Abby Sue said, I wonder because the accessory I'm using is as big as my character. Lol. I bet that looks kind of fun. I like when we see the little characters carrying big things or doing big things. It's cool. Lucifer said, the Wonder Woman spin emote is not booster bundle. I checked. Oh, thank you. I honestly cannot remember what it's from. The only reason I thought it might be is because I have multiple, and I don't usually have multiple from capsules. But if it's from a capsule, it's from a capsule. And I did think it was, but I don't know which one. And online said Wondrous, but the Wondrous was a while ago, wasn't it? I feel like I got it much more recently than that. Look, guys, I'm really sorry. If I could tell you which one it was from, I would, but I just don't recall. Where's Capsule? Here. It's not from Mystical, Apocalyptian, Katana, Tool. No. See, if we keep going far back, it ends up at Wondrous. So, I don't know. We can't tell here. It just says open 25 Wondrous Capsules. That was the doll, I think. And then that was the ally. No, none of these say it. So I don't think it's the Wondrous Capsule. But if it's not, then guys, I have no idea which one it's from. I'm really sorry. But if it is at the Booster Gold vendor, typically it tends to be from a capsule. YT said if they do pit the Wild Lantern Power, I think you mean put. If they do put the White Lantern Power in there, I'm going to be a lot of white Power Rangers running around in Little Bohemia. Oh, you're so right. There will be absolutely white Power Rangers. And I'm going to make a White Lantern. If that happens, we're doing it. If they do it and correlate it along with a ultimate recruitment event so we can all get together and get like the White Lantern power set and then also get some style items for a White Lantern, God, that would be so fun. That would be the best live stream month ever because we do it on US, EU, and Xbox and everyone's doing it. That's what would happen. David said Superman movie is now on HBO Max here in the US, so I think it will be watching it with my sister this weekend. I hope you enjoy it. I am so sorry if I said any spoilers for you, David. I forgot that you weren't watching it yet. So I hope I didn't ruin anything, but I hope it goes well for you and you enjoy it. Abby Sue said, I loved the baby. I loved the baby. So, but the baby is Metamorpho's son. But there's the scene where Superman is trying to escape from the pocket universe and he's inside of like a running river of bad, evil darkness and holding the baby up in the air while being attacked by two enemies and the baby has absolutely no injuries. That is the dumbest scene in that movie. It doesn't make any sense to me. It looks so unrealistic and it's one of the two that took me out of it. But the baby was cute. A cute little CGI baby. And Metamorpho was so lovely. What a kind person. He and I can be friends, you know? Dark said, okay, good to know. Then it's still a collection item at the Booster Gold item drop. Awesome. Danielle said, well, she's talking to David, but I'm reading it out anyway, as I do. To David that she hopes that you two have a good time watching it. I do too. It's going to be fun. Watching it for the first time, I had fun. Especially if you watch it with somebody, it's more fun that way. David said, I enjoyed it the first time in the theater. Oh, good, he's seen it already. Okay. I hope my sister enjoys it too. Which is the one that you haven't seen, David? You've seen Thunderbirds and Superman. So is it Fantastic Four that you haven't seen? I can't remember. Keeping track, there's a lot of you guys. Keeping track is a little tricky. He said, I'll have to keep our dog Marley from stealing my crypto plush while we watch. Yep, don't let her destroy the plush. Is Marley can be male or female name, can't it? I think so. Danielle said, like I could see the Cloud or Zatanna theme. Cloud? For sure, it's a Cloud sword. The first thing I thought when I saw it is people are going to be Final Fantasying all over the place. This is so cool. Oh, it looks great. I love it so much. Oh, Danielle said I haven't seen Fantastic Four either yet. Oh, then do not watch my rant on my other channel. There's a bunch of short rants coming out over there. They're all Fantastic Four. But I warn you at the start and say there's spoilers. So just don't watch that if you don't want spoilers. David said, if it's a song, I would go with the Naruto fight songs when you would use the sword up link. I mean, that does make sense. If it's a theme song, I don't know any well enough to pick one. I think my mom would be like, just do the Linda Carter song. But that would be for the spin. David, oh no, sorry. My brother said maybe go with the black making an Aries theme. Would that work? Are the interchangeable between men and women characters? Yes, they are. Okay, so this style would work on men and women. If you want to see the male style, you can actually see it on my other not live stream, my video about the devs live stream. So that actually showcases it from their point of view. I will say it's a little more difficult to see, but if you want to see it in black, let's do black, guys. Black is one of the colors that gets rid of a lot of the detail. But honestly, I use black so often, I'd probably do it. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, the headpiece is so great in black. Let's do this too. No, red. It needs to be red. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it looks so cool. A lot of the glow gets hidden when you do that, but I love it. It looks great. Do you like that? That's my brother. Do you like that, my brother? It looks great. For the helmet and sword stuff, I mean, we can definitely, I think the blade should be silver on this. If we can, let's mess around with the colors just a little bit, right? We have space over here to do a silver. We're getting rid of all the purples, guys. That's pretty unacceptable. All right, back, where are you? Here, we want this in silver. Yeah. That is cool. I do wish we had the enhanced version of this, but man, I like this. The headpiece looks great in black. I use black so frequently. I really like this a lot. I don't even care that, actually, let's be honest, I probably like it more without the shine. Because it's me, and I don't like shine. Hey, my mom said it. The old Wonder Woman theme song came to mind. That's what I was thinking. There we go. I know my mum too well. Danielle said, oh, if they shrink the sword on my smaller toon, made me think of these little ninja toys my brother used to play with. I mean, if they shrink it, it will be understandable because it is freaking huge, but I kind of hope they don't because seeing a little character running around with this massive sword that's almost touching the floor would be so fun. They'd look so, overpowered, right? They'd look amazing. I'm curious to see if on the male characters it looks larger, because I don't remember from the developers live stream whether it did or not. They had the issue of part of the screen getting blocked with their heads as well, so it's a little difficult to see some things, but hopefully someone picks it up on the male character soon and everyone can have a good look. Dark said the last booster bundle had most emotes, even the Bubbles Thought emote, also a collection emote item, but didn't see the Wonder Woman spin. Might have it in the future booster gold item option. Yeah, I didn't see it drop. If it had have dropped, I would have said, but when we did the most recent booster bundle and we received options to whether or not we could get some of the emotes, that one wasn't in there that I saw. So otherwise I would have said that. That was relatively recently. I remember which ones I got on that. Raphael said 80 capsules, holy moly. Yes, I wasn't gonna do 80. I accidentally double tapped in the marketplace, or rather tapped too fast when I made a purchase, and we ended up with double. So, well, not double one of them. So I was going to originally do 50, and then I accidentally tapped it too many times. We had 75, so I grabbed an extra 5 and went 80 is a nice round number. That's what we're doing. But it does mean I can't do the henchman right now, but I will make sure that I showcase the henchman either on Xbox, probably on Xbox on Twitch, and then swap it across to here, because I very rarely do that sort of thing on the Xbox, and it might be a bit of fun. So on Xbox, I will go and grab the henchman, we'll have a look at it, and then it'll upload to YouTube also. Yeah, Raphael said, I want that sword. Cloud Strife cosplay, here I come. So many, there's going to be clouds running around all over the place, guys. I'm so looking forward to it. Lucifer said they were referring to a hint to Casnia chapter about them possibly adding Blue Lantern powers to game when it was just a character. See, a lot of people said that they were hinting at adding the power set. I watched and read all of their stuff around that time, and the thing that people said was the hint was because one of the developers was wearing a Blue Lantern ring at the end of one of their, not even streams, I think it was a video, and he said something, I think he said maybe the oath for Blue Lanterns, or said there will always be hope or something, and showed the ring on camera. A whole bunch of people after that seemed to think that that was a hint telling everybody that they were going to put the power set in the game. I didn't think that from anything that they released, but a lot of people seemed to think so. Maybe a lot of people wanted it. Maybe I missed something that went out. But when I asked people, why do you think there's Blue Lantern coming into the game, they would tell me, oh, they hinted at it in the video, they showed the lantern ring at the end, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that means they're doing a lantern power set. I think that means blue lanterns are in their episode. So, which was the case. So I personally have not seen any hint from them towards a power set being in the game. Even in this particular episode, they gave us the ability to do something with the White Lantern stuff in-game, but have not said anything about that leading anywhere else, as far as I can tell. Unless during these live streams something has come out or there's a new blog up on these things, because sometimes we read into stuff and it's not where it's heading at all. And even though I really, really want a new power set in the game, and I really, really want blue, white, and black lanterns, all of the lanterns, let's be honest, all of the lantern powers, I even want orange, I don't want to say that I think it's coming, because we don't know. We just don't know what they're thinking and what they're doing. Dark said 120 capsule, you get the allied character in mail, don't they? No, there's nothing that says opening 120 capsules gives you a particular thing in mail. The ally characters was something that dropped for the 25. So for a little while there, they do open 15, receive a doll, open 25, get an ally. I think it happened maybe 5 times. You got like Nubia, and I think Zod was one of them as well. Lex maybe was one of those. So you got a few that dropped, but it was only for a few capsules, and it's no longer been the case. They've removed the 15 open reward and only have the 25 now. And for this capsule and the preceding one, it has been a weapon style. So, which I personally, I don't like that to be the reward for opening the 25 capsules, because it doesn't guarantee that everyone gets a reward they can use, unfortunately, because if you choose bow like me, none of the weapon styles thus far have been helpful. So on some of my characters, maybe, but on my main, not at all, even though it looks freaking cool. It really does. Oh, it's so cool. It's like the best dumpling device. I love it so much. I know that I really love the Bats one from Halloween, but honestly, this one is getting so close. I really, really like it. Danielle said, if we get white and black lantern power set, I will pay for the power set and power respecs token for my white and black lanterns. So would I. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would pay for that. So many people have said they would. And I would absolutely be one of the people who would. And not just because I do YouTube videos and would want to showcase it for you guys. I genuinely want to play those power sets. They sound like so much fun, right? Playing as a Black Lantern and actually having a power set that makes sense. I would love it. But yeah, we've got to wait and see what the developers choose to do. Darkhound said 200 in cash. Is that for the power sets and for the respec tokens? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be that much, but yeah, it could be for both. Lucifer said the emote is booster bundle, not booster vendor. Emote is booster bundle, not booster vendor. Are we talking about the spin emote still? Hang on. I'm going to look this up. It's Wondrous Spin. Let's look it up and see what online says if I don't search it with a capsule. DCUO Wondrous Spin. Sorry, give me a sec. Texting and typing typing and talking at the same time. You know, I'm great at some things. Doing some things together, but not that. DCUO Wondrous Spin emote. Exclusively available from the 20th generation booster bundle. There we go. I know. Danielle said emote. Laura went Canadian. I saw booster and took the ooh from booster and put it in emote. So we ended up with emote, which incidentally is now a word. Okay. I can make up language if I feel like it. Danielle said, I haven't seen Fantastic Four either yet. Yep. See, I really, really enjoyed Fantastic Four. I liked it more than Superman. And currently on my random stuff channel, I'm ranting about it. So don't watch that channel if you don't want spoilers, because it's full of them. David said Fantastic Four is the one I haven't seen yet. Okay, I knew there was one. And Marley is a girl and very cute. Shweenie? Is that a breed? I'm trying to picture what 2 dogs would be together for a Shweenie, but it sounds tiny. But yeah, Marley, beautiful name, actually. I really like that. Danielle said, Cloud or Zatanna uplink for the theme I meant, not sword itself. Oh! For the uplink device. Okay. Why? Zatanna. No. I want to do it again. I like the big emblem thing that goes on the floor, or rune, is very Zatanna, isn't it? I I kind of like it for that. But honestly, I think the theme would be Wonder Woman for me, which is, what it's intended to be, which is a very simple and easy answer, but I just also think it's true, and I specifically want that unplugged device for my Wonder Woman, so it would be a Wonder Woman theme. My brother said, yep, black and gray really works. I know! It's so cool! I feel like my brother's gonna get into this game a little bit, It's just going to happen at some point. We are currently working on rearranging our house a little bit because our youngest brother, that little brother from AU, who was briefly in the chat and is now gone, he has moved out and is getting married. And because he's moved out, there is now some space, which means if we can spread out a little bit more, it's going to be easy for us to all sit and game together. Because currently, you guys all know I do this from my bed. So, yeah, potentially we can talk my mum and my brother into playing. My mum already has characters. We all know this. So hopefully my brother will play too. I think he's into it a little bit. Danielle said black and gray on the sword now looks very much like what a Black Lantern would use. So true. So true. And I must admit, I kind of want to change the weapon as well to the gray. Let's put the gray on the weapon too and have a look. If we did the full blade in silver, I wonder what that would look like instead of the two different colors. Surely that would work well, right? It should. Oh, I like it less. I mean, it does look nice. It does work, but I think I like it more with two-tone. I don't know. It does make sense, though. But no, I think I like the two colors better. It's still cool, though. It's still cool, but I like the black in the middle, or a color in the middle way more. But I do like the gray color being on the actual blade around it, because then it looks like more of a metal, which is nice. Andre said, the black looks good. The dark metal chroma might make the sword awesome. Okay, we need to have a look. Dark. I don't think I have dark metal, actually. What? No, that's the wrong menu. We need the style menu. I do have some of the shadow bender blacks. I think that one might work as well. Let's check these in and have a look what they look like on that sword on the back, right? And see if we can't make it look awesome with that. Oh! Instantly better! Look at the reflectiveness! Darn it. Brilliant plan. That one's not too bad. That one sucks. No. This one! This is the one! Oh, I didn't do it on that weapon. What am I doing? It's on the back. That looks amazing! Darn. Okay, I don't care that I didn't get enhanced now. Because that looks great. Oh, it's so nice. It reflects so well. I've got to put it on the weapon as well. We have to do it and then swing it and see how cool it looks. I know I'm like a very tall child, but it's so much fun, guys. Playing this game and doing these things is fun. Oh, yeah. Look at the blade glimmering. It's so pretty. This was a great decision. Who was that suggesting that right now? Was that Andre? Andre, you're a genius. I know it's not exactly the one you said, but I would never have tried that without you. Beautiful. Oh, it's so shiny. I bet my brother likes that too. David said, time for me to head out. No problem. It's time for our nightly story time with the dogs. Oh, that's so cute. Everyone have a good night or day. G'day, Shadow and Shadow's mum and family. Thank you so much, David. I know he's probably not here still, but I hope you have a good story time and that your puppies have a nice time. Or puppy has a nice time. Did he say dogs? Dogs. Both of them have a lovely time. Lucifer said the Wonder Woman spin was from the Themyscirian booster bundle, which gave us the Themyscirian steel chromas and marble statue skin sets. I need more of those. One of my... Oh, hang on, I'll finish what you wrote. As well as the Wonder Woman spin emote, which is a very rare drop. I wonder why I have so many. Like, I have quite a few of the Wonder Woman spin. I think I have it on every console at least. But that marble statue skin and the material that you got along with it, I need one because I have Weeping Angels. So I don't know how many of you are familiar with Doctor Who, but one of the enemies in Doctor Who are called the Weeping Angels. And I have two characters of that. I have one on the PlayStation, I think EU server, and then I have one on my Xbox also on my main account. And I'm missing the skin. So currently she's using just the normal stone skin, but the materials and things that I have make her look a little too brown, and I want her to look really nice and gray, like the actual Weeping Angels, and I haven't quite got there yet. And also on PlayStation, I need to get the toga top. I need one more collection for it, and then she's going to look perfect. But man, I need that skin. Raphael said the new episode is really good. I really enjoyed the story, mission, and everything. So did I. And it didn't do what the first one did for me, which is Casnia, and annoy me with how often we went back and forward, because in Casnia we go to the pub like so many times. Was it 9 in the end? I know I counted on my video for it, but I think we went back 9 times in that mission. That was annoying. And in the Mogo one, it's a little bit annoying how much back and forth there is, but in this one, I didn't notice it. Because we're not going back and forward, we're going 2 here, then 2 here, then 2 here, then 2 here, and it's like a progression along, which makes sense for the story and also doesn't force me to go back and forward all the time. So I really enjoyed this first storyline. It was nice to play through. The fact that I can skip it with my other characters means I won't get bored of it really quickly. It's good. It's a good intro to this episode, and I loved it. Like, it was so much fun. I think I scrolled back too far. I did. Raphael said, now the new grind begins. Lol, yes. And this grind I will probably actually be involving myself in, because I think I've said multiple times, I haven't really played the Mogo and the Casnia stories as much as I normally play DC. I usually play quite frequently and get through everything multiple times if I need to, so that I can get the currency and get the rewards. But this is the first one where I actually want to. So I've been playing like the event stuff and my stabilizer, and that's basically my dailies that I've been doing. But with this episode, I actually want to play the content. It's so fun. I really enjoyed it. See this? This is kind of Zatanna-y, that rune on the ground before the sword drops. Right? It's I kind of get what you're saying. There we go. Abby Sue said, I go missies. Have a great rest of the stream, everyone. Thanks for the showcase, Shadow. My pleasure. Thank you for popping in, Abby Sue, and thank you for being first. Amazing job. And using the correct color of hearts. We always appreciate that. Raphael said, you having a series where you introduce DCUO to your brother and help him level would be fun to watch. Just an idea. Literally the idea I already have had. That's exactly what I want to do with both him and my mum. My mum is a little tricky because even when we play D&D, my mum doesn't like to hurt anybody, even if it's a game, right? So she's not wanting to hurt the enemies, even though they're the bad dudes. This is included in D&D. So she's always the healer, which is handy because having a healer is nice, you know? And she's happy to play the healer because she's always helping everybody. And hopefully not the enemies. But because my mum doesn't want to do any of the damage output stuff, to get her character leveled, I would have to play some of it, and then when we do group things, she could come in as the healer and just heal our characters so that she's not doing that, which I think makes it an interesting way to play. It'll be a very different way to look at it, the same way I play the free-to-play account and we look at it from the perspective of someone who's never put money into the game. It's a very different way of playing, so I think that would be interesting. Also, my brother has a very interesting sense of humor. If you guys have seen us on our other channel, you know how we interact. We've got like kind of a lot of sarcasm going on, so I feel like he'd be pretty entertaining. So that is actually a plan that I have on the agenda. We'll just have to see how it goes. And when we have time, because honestly, everything is just having enough time. Darkhound said, how will it look with the chroma or material? Yes, better. Yeah, it does look better, doesn't it? My brother said, shining sword is best. It is. Look, guys, if you don't get the enhanced version, don't stress. Find a shiny chroma or a shiny material. It looks great. Yeah, the texture is so pretty. Oh, I love it so much. This is so nice. Danielle said, also the black lightsaber from Star Wars, now that I see it. Oh, maybe. You could get it really dark and black. Very cool. She also said that one is not like a typical lightsaber. It's wide, like the sword. Yeah, I have seen. So I know which, or at least I think I know which one you're talking about. And it's kind of shadowy for a want of a better way to describe it. Lucifer said, Ichigo, you can make Ichigo Shikai with the sword and chroma. Excellent! See? People are coming up with all ideas for this sword. And I'm over here being lazy like, yeah, I'm going to put it on my Wonder Woman. I'm taking the lazy route. Everyone else is doing the creative stuff. Danielle said, nice, Morningstar. I loved the Ichigo in Bleach. I'm looking forward to seeing people doing that. I do know who Ichigo is, even though I have not watched Bleach, and my family really do. My brother and my sister, the brother who's in the chat now and my sister have both said to me that I should probably watch Bleach and that I'll probably enjoy it up to a point, so maybe I will at some point. It is on my list. My list is very long. At the moment, I've been watching Arcane, which is based off of League of Legends. It's interesting, But it's nice, busy episodes, which means I do have to pay attention to it. I can't do background, half watch, and do something at the same time. So it's slow going getting through it. And I did finish the first season of Titans, and I still hate it so much. Hate the Titans series. No, it's so bad. Don't watch it, guys. Don't watch it. Darkhound said, Doctor Who Angel, one of the greatest villain monsters in Doctor Who. Yes, true. Take your eyes off, game over. I've been in game quite a few times where people say, oh no, I blinked. Whenever they see my character. That's both on PlayStation and when I've played it on Xbox. People know. It's so funny. Rose said, wow, 2 hours for 15 minutes, but it seems like maybe an hour. I know. Time always flies when we have fun doing this. And honestly, the majority of streams at the moment are us chatting, which I really, really enjoy. And when I try to showcase something, I'm always like, that's okay. I'll be nice and quick so everyone can see. But then you guys talk with me and we have a lovely time. And I'm so happy because it's so nice. Let's see if this is ready. It is. I could see how this could be Zatanna, right? It's not. I love this. The uplink device is probably the highlight, and that's the free drop. Oh, zoom back in so people can see the style. So for anyone who's popped in and doesn't know what I've got on, it is the absolute Amazon style from the new Capsule. The headpiece is a collection drop that we received. We had to play the broker a little bit for it. The back piece is not enhanced, just so everybody is aware, but the rest of the style is, and it looks great. And the headpiece is also not enhanced, but I mean with a drop, with a collection item, it typically isn't. I do wish it had more shine to it so it matched the rest though. My brother said Ichigo could be very interesting. See, now my brother's getting into it. That's excellent. Guys, keep saying things my brother would like. Dark said Doctor Who Angel. Oh, sorry, I read that one. Darkhound said Bleach, I forgot about Ichigo, only missing the outfit and the hairstyle. I mean, that's basically missing everything except the sword, just saying. The hairstyles for any of the anime characters is a little tricky in this game. I'm not gonna. I mean, I recently made Jinx, which I posted on my Discord, and getting her hair right, I had to use a back piece to get the braids because you can't actually get her braids. So I used a back piece that is 2 strips that come down off the shoulders and made it blend in with the hair so it looks like braids, but it's just not quite the same, you know? It's as close as I'm gonna get, and unfortunately that happens with a lot of anime type characters. You're just not gonna have the big spiky hair that they tend to have. You've basically got one hairstyle in the game that works for it, maybe 2. Raphael said, oh, that would be quite a challenge with your mum's no damage situation. I know, right? That's why I think it would be interesting to do. We'd have to do load-ins and things with her, and she would just be healing everybody throughout, which, you know, I think it's an interesting way to play. It's certainly different from how I play. I'm like, first in to kill everybody, you know. Sounds bad when I say it like that. Lucifer said, Kirito as well from Sword Art Online would also work. I know of Sword Art Online. I don't know the character. So unfortunately, I believe that is also anime, or I think I've actually seen it as manga. So pretty sure that's where that is from, and I don't know the character. I'm so sorry. Danielle said, you ever saw Bleach live action movie? Loved it. I have not. I have not seen the Bleach live action movie. Most of the time when they make live action of anything anime, they butcher it and I hate it. So I tend to avoid it, especially if I haven't seen the source material. So if I haven't read some of the manga or watched the actual anime for it, I tend not to watch the movie for it. So at the moment, I've only seen live action of Ghost in the Shell because I've seen the anime, and I read the manga and then watched the anime of Death Note, so I watched the live action. The live action was so bad. I was so upset because that is my favorite manga. And they ruined it. They ruined it so much. They made the character so stupid. It wasn't cool. Lucifer said, love me some Bleach. See, so many people do. The things that I think my brother and sister have said to me about it that I would enjoy. Actually, I think my mom has seen a little bit too and said the same, is that I'm not going to be able to predict it. I have like this horrible ability to be able to predict basically everything, especially stuff from Hollywood. So I like to not be able to. I like things to be a surprise and not know what's coming. And so that's what I enjoy more so. And it sounds like Bleach is something I wouldn't be predicting all the time. So that would be good. Non-predictable is more enjoyable for me because I don't see what's coming. At the same time, though, I don't mind spoilers. So I think I'm a little bit, like, contrary to myself there, maybe? Because if people tell me what's going to happen, I have no problem with it. But when I watch it and go, oh, that's really obvious that this is going to happen, then I don't enjoy it. It's different. If I know it's coming because of what the show is doing, that sucks. If someone told me about it and I can't tell from the movie or the show, that's okay. I don't mind that because I know because they told me and not because it's not done well, right? So I can still enjoy it. My brother said I've avoided the live action anime myself and might be something to look into. I mean, if someone enjoyed it, maybe it's not bad like some of the others. Some live actions just ruin everything, you know? I'm just going to change the color of the black so that if anyone does pop in to have a look at the style, they can see the glow, or rather the shine that this style has, just in case. So, do we have a nice gold? Let's get a gold. Yeah. Oh, she looks so fancy. The sword does not match anymore. But I don't care. We're looking at it like that. The gold looks great on there. Look how much the wraps glow as well. That glow is much more visible with the gold than it was with the gray that I had on before. It looks, I don't know. It looks shiny like the armor, but not quite the same because it's on the edge, like a ribbon stitching. So pretty. Danielle said, okay, I need to watch Alien Earth. I'll see the zombie henchman later. Thanks, Laura, and everyone else. No problem. Have a good one, Danielle. Thank you for popping in. Dark said, Keiju number 8 ended manga. Good story. Only 5 years, sadly. Oh, only 5 years worth. That's not very long. Mangas usually go for a really long time, as do anime. That's a very short one. Lucifer said, me personally, I'm going to use the sword for the Sword of Eden. Ooh, from DC Comics, and the orbital strike I will use for when I say hi to the mobs and or bosses. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. Danielle said, if your brother plays, play without arts and no CR boost, play as we all did originally and make it a tune to play the game in chronological order. Never, no, I couldn't do that to him. Never. He'd never want to play with me again, Danielle. Dark says, live action Bleach is the same with Death Note live action, sadly. Okay. See, that makes me think I should avoid the live action stuff because Death Note, the way that they destroyed Light. So Light is the bad guy character, basically. They ruined his character. He's supposed to be so sophisticated, suave, manipulative. Girls are swooning. He's attractive. All these things, right? And then they made him, like, fall for some girl. He manipulates the women in his life, too, to do what he wants. He doesn't feel anything for them. He's a horrible person. But in the movie, he's, like, falls in love with some girl. She manipulates him into doing something, and then it's a challenge at the end to see which one of them wrote enough information in the Death Note pages to see which one of them gets killed. It's so stupid, and I hated it. The reason that Light was such an interesting bad guy was because he didn't have broken home. He didn't have all these horrible things that happened to him. He was just a bad person and very good at it. He was an interesting bad guy, and it sucked that they ruined it. They really did. I lost my spot. I got ranty. YT said, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Don't know if it was mentioned. Oh, yeah. You and at Morningstar, Kirito is nice. Cloud has been, like, mentioned multiple times. It's one of the first things that I thought people would be creating when I saw this sword, and I'm just happy making my Wonder Woman, honestly, but it sounds like a lot of people have a lot of great ideas, and Cloud is definitely top of the list. My mum said, Ichigo without the spiky hair? No. Okay. Actually, she didn't say no. She said, no! There is spiky hair. But it's not big enough. Let's show my mum. Let's show my mum the spiky hair. It's not gonna work right. Where's Spiky? Here. Let's take off the helmet for a minute. I know. We shouldn't, but we will. This is the spiky hair mum in the game. It's not big enough. It's small. You're just not gonna have the style that you want if you're gonna do any of the anime characters. It's little. It's cute. You don't want cute. We want big and anime-y. And this is just not it. Unfortunately. Let's put the helmet back on. We need to see. It was Hellforged, I believe. Hellforged. There it is. Beautiful. I will say in the gold, it's a lot less noticeable that the texture... Oh, no, now that she's standing up, I take it back. It's the top has a reflection on it, right? When we look at it from this angle, the helmet doesn't look like it's got a different texture. We go down here and suddenly, yeah, it's very, very noticeable. Yeah. Oh, hang on. We scrolled again. Lucifer said, DAFO. I know that's it. Is that an acronym? Was perfect for Ryuk, though. Oh, Looked great. I can't. Who's the good guy as well? The guy who has insomnia. I absolutely loved his portrayal too. I think the only things that were wrong with his character portrayal was stuff he was told to do. It wasn't actually the actor. I think he did pretty good. But yeah, Ryuk looked amazing. I didn't like the way they portrayed his character. Some things didn't make sense and weren't, they weren't his character the way that he is. But man, he looked great. He looked so creepy. It was very nice. Dark said, fact, live action almost never good. Haha, like Cowboy Bebop, Dragon's Ball, and Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, see, I have seen Ghost in the Shell, and I've seen Death Note as my two live actions of stuff that I know well, and I hated both of them. Both of them were not right. They ruined the main characters, both heroes or villains, whichever one I was into in those, and particularly in Death Note, the villain. They ruin it. It's not quite right. My brother said, not sure I like the helmet in gold. Well, look, you can put it in black. But for people who pop into the live who don't know what the textures are like, I want them to see, because they may want to put it with the enhanced. Right? And then if they can't see that the texture is different, then they might end up being disappointed. So it is different from the enhanced style. But you can have it in black. Or silver, whatever color you like. Lucifer said, Dante from Devil May Cry is also perfect for the sword. Yes. You're absolutely right. That is a great one. Both Sparta Sword as well as Demon Sword Dante, that is. I agree with you. That is a very good suggestion. My mum said, can the gold also go on the sword? Absolutely it can. Let's do that. We could do it on the sword on her back and the sword she was holding. I'll just take off the chroma there, and I don't know, should we put it on the blade? The gray looks wrong at the very least. Let's maybe do that. I don't know. Maybe the red? I don't know. It doesn't look the same because it doesn't have that high sheen because I removed a chroma on it. Then we can do it on the weapon in her hand as well. I'll do it without the red down the center. We'll just do double gold on the blade. And then we can, have a look and see what we think is better. Like that. You could also do handle in gold and then have the blade in the gray, right? I don't think I like the sword in gold. It looks like too much. Right, who would use a gold sword? Gold is a very soft metal. It's not really good for fighting with. It's a little too malleable. You'll end up with a dented sword in 2 seconds. My brother said, would love to see a Dante from DMC with the long red coat. I mean, we could totally do that. Man, there's so many ideas. This is going to be fun. I do really like the aesthetic from Devil May Cry as well. So, yeah. YT said, yeah, I figured I missed the cloud mention. Yeah, it was the first one. Raphael said that's literally the cloud haircut, lol. But it's too short. It should be more, doesn't it? Hang on, I have to look at his character again. As far as I know, it spikes out further on his head than that. Hang on. I'm looking him up. Because maybe I'm remembering him incorrectly. Yeah, no, it spikes up further. It definitely does. No, I'm remembering him correctly. It's got more that hangs down at the side, and the top spikes go upwards more so than swiped to the side. So it's very close. It's the closest we're probably going to get, but it's not ideal. But there's other anime characters more so that I was thinking about where there's just no hairstyle in the game that's appropriate. My mum said that is a pathetic spiky hair. Yeah, I agree. They need more. They definitely need more. Raphael said that's one of the OG hairstyles, lol. I mean, it's been in the game since the beginning, right? For a very long time at least. Dark said, for Dante's sword will be missing the skeleton skull engraved in the sword. Yeah, but we can't do anything about that. We don't even have a chroma or a material that's going to be able to put a skull on there. You could get bats if you want it to be bright orange, but yeah, unfortunately with games like this, we have to make some sacrifices. As we've seen with a lot of my character styling. Dark also said Pokemon live action was okay for family humor theme anime. Oh, that's interesting. I have not seen Pokemon in quite some time, and I wasn't as into it as the rest of my family, so I was kind of walking in, walking out while it was on. So I know a little bit, but not a lot. But yeah, I do feel like most of the time what I've seen for live action remakes of stuff doesn't end up being that great. I mean, Disney is a great example too, right? But yeah, I haven't seen Pokemon, so at least not enough of it to know whether or not they were doing a good or bad recreation, I don't think. D said, hoping the next Netflix Death Note adaptation... Wait, there's another Netflix adaptation? Goes way better than the last. Think they have the Stranger Things creators set to do it. Really? Okay. I'm a little excited and nervous because if they're doing live action for it, they might ruin it again. Stop ruining things. The original is so much better. It's just so much better. Andre said Siegfried from Soul Calibur would be a great choice for that sword too. See? You guys have great ideas for this sword. It's so good. It's so good. This sword is going to be used by a lot of people, I feel. And there's going to be so many good styles. I'm looking forward to it. It's so cool, darn it. Oh, D said looking absolute. Thank you. That is exactly what I was going for. Glad I got there. It wasn't too difficult. We just opened Capsules and then put it on, and there it was. Man, she does look really cool. The enhanced version, at least for the chest and legs, I think is very much worth it. YT said, Quan Hin live action was all right. I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing that's also an anime, but I don't recognize the name at all. I'm so sorry. Dark said Netflix killed Castlevania, He-Man, Devil May Cry animation made more DEI theme than the original story, killed the franchise like Star Wars. Oh no! Oh, like Star Wars was a typo? Hang on, I'm not sure. I don't know what the typo was, but yeah, a lot of times when it's like they just try to keep going with something that's doing well. The second they see the money rolling in, it seems like they go, well, there's still money, it may be done and dusted, but let's find a way to keep using it so we get more of an audience coming back so we can make more money. That's what it seems like. They don't just let things, actually my mom said that the other day too, not in those words. My mom is a little bit more eloquent than I am, but said something akin to, it seems like they should just kind of get to the end of the story and stop their narrative. And they just don't. They really don't. They just milk it for all that it's worth, and then it ends up getting ruined at some point because you run out of context or you run out of information or you change the characters too much or something will happen like that. YT King said, Kenshin, my bad, in a raid spawns typing speed. My bad in a raid speed typing. Oh, okay. Got you. So mistyped. Got you. No problem. Are we at the end of the chat? We are. How long did we talk, guys? We are very chatty today. I feel like that happens quite frequently, though. It's because I'm chatty and I don't stop talking. We just keep going and going and going. So I might wait until we can at least, we can't do it yet. We're gonna do one more of the uplink device before we do stop this live stream. Then later you will see either a live stream or, actually, no, I will do it as a live stream so that people can have a look at the henchmen and we can get it together. But I will probably do it across on the Xbox first. So I'll do it across on Twitch and then it will upload to YouTube. So if you guys don't have Twitch, that's fine. It'll come onto YouTube. But that means that we can't have a chat like we are now. Because obviously it won't be live once it hits YouTube. But yeah, I will check all of my system and everything. Then I will swap across to my Xbox. And then I will go live on it. So it won't be very far off as long as everything is working correctly. But just so you guys know, that's what's going to happen so that we can have a look at the henchman reward from the event tab. So the event tab is just over here. I'll show you what reward I'm going to showcase. It is this one here, the elite backup uplink device for zombie horde. So that's the one I'm going to do. So I'll swap across to Xbox. It'll probably be maximum 30 minutes before it goes live. And we will go and have a look at that over there so that we can see how cool they look. I might take them across and see if we can compare them to the zombies that are actually in the new open world, which would be cool. Rose says we went 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh my goodness, that is a nice long stream for when we're just showcasing stuff from the capsules. I love it. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. And I'm so sorry that my last live got cut off so abruptly and I didn't get to say a normal goodbye. That was very weird. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. And if you're interested in seeing the zombie horde uplink device, it will be coming up on my channel very, very soon, or live on Twitch if you're happy to go across and have a look there as well. And guys, I really do enjoy these. Thank you so much for being so engaging and having a chat with me. It is really fun and kind of a highlight in my day. It's really, really nice. And guys, I think you all know what I say by now. Have a good one.